Lord of the Rings Realms in Exile. I got a new series here. We're going to live stream it. How is everyone doing? Hi Alexander, hi John, hi Cornish. Nice to see you guys in the chat. So for this series, we are going to focus on something I have not yet done before. And that's going to be colonizing Arnor. Of course, we played as Aragorn. But in that series, I took back Gondor. This time, we're going to focus on staying in Arnor. So, the frozen north. As the south prepares for war, the northern lands shelter against the coming chill. In Eriador, the rangers of the north continue their long watch, harried by the rising orcs of the Misty Mountains. Among them is Azog, a war chief with potential to unite the squabbling tribes and bring darkness upon the north. The dwarfs of Erebor, recently driven from the Grey Mountains by their long wars with the dragons, have found great prosperity in their home at the Lonely Mountain. However, a threat looms over the northern horizon, threatening to once again deprive Dúndain's folk of all their newfound riches. As the winter arrives, only trials are on the winds for the peoples of the north. Of course, at some point we will do a Thrall playthrough, an Azog playthrough, and I'll tell you what, a Bountic playthrough as well. He is a very cool character. But today, we are playing as Chieftain Arassuil. In the wilderness of Eriador, Chieftain Arassuil leads the Dúnedain of the north in the defense of the north against the growing threat of the orcs in the Misty Mountains. He is a hardy and humorless man, known for setting elaborate traps for enemies that dare set foot into the lands that are under the protection of the rangers. Shackled by a duty to both keep Eriador safe, as well as the line of Isildur unbroken, Chieftain Arassuil spends only very few days in the comforts of his home in the angle of Mithifel, instead tirelessly traversing the wilderness, tracking down evil wherever it may appear. As for the game rules and everything, I'm going to stick it on default. We're not running any submods other than Better Barbershop, so we shouldn't run into any issues. And that's that. Let's get stuck in. I thought I'd do this one as a live stream series because we are going to be doing a bit of colonization. We can hang out, we can chill and whatnot. But I do believe there's also some very cool flavor events. But it might take a few years before they pop up. Hello, Rise Demont. Hello, Bright Naz King. How you doing? Hello, Snick. Austin as well. Roy Meester. How's the weather? I think it's raining the last time I looked outside. It's been raining a lot the last week or two down here. How about you? Right. I do believe we have an event, so why don't we unpause? And we'll read that, and then we'll look at our culture, our faith, and all of that good stuff. So for the defenders of Eriador. Long since the fall of the North Kingdom of Arnor, her people have taken up the unforgiving life in the wilderness, becoming the Dúnedain Rangers. They have sworn to keep watch over Eriador, operating from the shadows to combat any threat to the peace of the northern lands. Chieftain Arassuil is a tall, stout-hearted man known for his exceptional skills as a hunter. Preferring to lead his foes into ambushes, he is carefully prepared. It is a welcome trait, for the orcs have started to come down from the Misty Mountains in great numbers in recent years, becoming bolder and ranging further every time they enter Eriador. It is now up to Arassuil and his hardy rangers to put a stop to this evil and defend the peace of the north. I shall keep the land safe, or I will try my best to keep them safe, at least. You can't remember the last time you saw the sun? I get that feeling as well. Hi God Souls, how you doing? Who's excited, by the way? The new update releases tomorrow. It's getting really close now. Right, so we start with the Ring of Barahir. That's going to give us diplomacy, prestige, renown, as well as same culture opinion. What's this? We got some flavor text. Proud of her words and war there turned, to see the jewels green that burned in Baron's ring. These elves had set as eyes of serpents twined that met beneath a golden crown of flowers, that one upholds and one devours. The badge Finarfin made of yore, and Felagund his son now bore. This ring was made in Valinor and given by the elven king of Nargothrond, Finrod Felagund, to Barahir, father of the Baron, as a symbol of eternal friendship after Barahir saved him from an army of orcs during the Dagor Bragalak. Fought against Morgoth during the First Age. It became an heirloom of the House of Andúni in Númenor, and of the line of Isildur thereafter. Of course, as always, if my pronunciation is terrible, feel free to correct me. It's always something I'm looking to improve on. So that's a cool item we have as well. And then, of course, we have the Shards of Narsil. We have seen these before. but I must safeguard them. Gives us some martial, some prestige, knight effectiveness, same culture opinion, and enemy hostile scheme potential, minus 30%. I'm still getting used to all the new scheme stuff since the update, but that's good. So the shards of Narsil, blade of Elendil, forged by Telko of Nogrod in the deeps of time, it eventually made its way to Numenor before becoming the heirloom weapon for the lords of Andoni. Born out of the downfall by Elendil, it was said few could stand against its fury before being shattered by Sauron himself. However, the shards were still used to cut the ring from Sauron's hand by Isildur, and it is prophesied that Narsil shall be made whole once more when Sauron returns. Speaking of Sauron, I know he's on the map. Oh, there we go. CK3 always does that. The first time I zoom in and out, it's a bit choppy, but then it fixes itself. Sauron is over here in Dol Guldur, but I don't know. You can't play as him. I thought I saw him here, but actually now it's the Necromancer, of course. Yeah, so technically it is him, but it's not him as well. So I think if I go switch character, yeah, you can play as him, which is cool, but I don't know if he has any restrictions. That's something I'll test another time. Right. Lifestyle. We're gonna have to deal with Azog in the Misty Mountains, but to be honest, I already have so many traits. In fact, I have all of the traits I would want. So I'm thinking I go for stewardship, because we are going to need time to build up Arnor. We're going to need money. And getting at least architect, I think, would be very useful. So, do I want the more stewardship or 10% income? I think 10% income for now. But I'm not going to build anything yet, because my plan is, if we zoom in here, I would like to colonize Cameth Bryn and make this my capital, because we have the ruins here that we can restore, which I think would be cool. And then we can restore the Rudor Kingdom. We might even have some decisions that links to that stuff. Let's take a look. So we can lay claim to the throne of Gondor, except I don't think we can, because you need to be of certain houses. So I think we'll ignore that one for this series. We can adopt the Anorian culture. So this realm size of a Dúnedain needs to be 20 or more. Definitely something we're going to do. We can hunt roaming foes in the Rudar as well, which we will do, of course. We'll do that in a minute. Let's keep that on cooldown. And then we can rebuild the Royal Road, which goes here. That could be something we look at in the long distance future. Here, let's put that on notify as well. We should get some events. They pop up in a few years' time, so we don't see them right now. Should we take a look at our culture and stuff? So we start as Northern Dúnedain. The Dúnedain of the North, the Dúnedain Rangers, known as in Sindarin as the Lysain, are the remnants of the Anorians who survived the Battle of Fornost. A hidden and dwindling people, the Rangers seek safety and secrecy. A settlements hidden from all but their own, and a few key friends. They await a day when they may finally reveal themselves to the world and rebuild the lost kingdom of Arnor, which is what I'm going to be doing. So we are communal. Mercenaries are cheaper. Close family opinion is higher. And there we go. Construction time is quicker and cheaper. I like that. We have Mender and Duna. Marriage acceptance modifier towards every other cultural heritage, minus 75. So we gotta keep it within the Dúnedains, of course. We need to keep the blood of Isildur flowing too, that's important. Very unlikely to arrange marriages outside their own cultural heritage. Idle courtiers are less likely to become wanderers if their liege is of the same culture, and more likely to marry people with the blood of Numenor trait. Oh, I haven't messed with the blood of Numenor mechanics much yet. I will learn about this stuff today. So let's see. Same culture opinion plus 10 for all Northern Dúnedain. What is a Dúnedain? What makes a Numenorian? This question has often consumed the realms in Exile. Is it something cultural? Is it passed by blood? The answer is changed with time and place. But the fact remains that the urge to preserve intact the ancient ways of Numenor runs deep in this culture. They do not often marry outside their own culture, instead preferring to reinforce and entrench their ancient heritage. Cool stuff. If you haven't gathered, we're going to be reading all the flavor text today. Could I show who currently rules Mordor? We'll do that in a minute, but it is the Witch King. Although not much of it. I'll show you who else has it. We also have Wanderers of the Wild. Delay between hunt activities minus 50%, so we could do a lot of hunts. Hunt trait is seen as prestigious. Characters gain hunter trait more often. Wanderers gain extra combat skills over time, such as martial prowess or commander traits. Idle courtiers are more likely to become wanderers? Okay, that kind of counteracts that. Allows to become adventurer decision. Characters are more likely to become adventurers. Travel speed and travel safety is increased. This culture is used to traveling the unforgiving wilds for extended periods of time. They are both expert trackers and elusive as shadows. Then we have medicinal herbalists. Characters gain the herbalist trait more often, so it's intrigue and learning. The herbalist trait also has additional bonuses. An initial hostile scheme success chance plus 5%. I don't know if we're going to do any intrigue, but maybe. This culture long ago developed knowledge of the medicinal properties of plants and trees. To them, most ailments are treatable with the right poultice, salve, or stew. And then lastly, we have the Beacon of Learning. So children are more likely to get pensive. Okay, stewardship and learning. Less likely to be rowdy. Learning, education traits, and the scholar trait also give cultural fascination progress. Ooh. Can appoint the court scholar, court position. Guardians of this culture are more likely to give better education traits to their wards. And all Northern Dúnedain characters gain learning per level of devotion. And monthly learning lifestyle experience plus 20% as well. Lovely stuff. Right, let's go ahead and take a look at Mordor. Because it is a stream, I'm happy to show off stuff and answer questions as well. We're going to be doing things nice and chill. So, the Witch King... no, it's an empire and a kingdom. Okay, so the Witch King has the empire. This fella has the tower. The Blind Sorcerer, another Nazgul. And then this guy has Nern and the rest of it. All the cultures over here, I still have a lot to learn about, which I'm actually going to start a new series in this region tomorrow. Recorded, of course. Good evening. Is this a fresh start? It is indeed. It is. We're going to be getting back Arnor. Is this canonical? I do believe Arassuil is. But I'm still kind of new to the lore as well, which is why I like reading everything. Definitely thrilled for the update. Nice. Shame about the latest dwarf run. Yeah, I couldn't get to the root of the problem, and it was repeatable on multiple systems as well. So it was a shame, but I will be doing a dwarf playthrough in the near future as well. Don't you worry. I love dwarfs. You guys know that. Right. Let's go ahead and read the faith as well. So, oh, that's going to be... Wait, let's read the flavor text there. How do you say that? Eru Laitale. And then we got some, I think that's Cinderlin here. Which, let's see. Wait, purple text is highlightable now. Ooh. Amber Meta was the oath spoken by Elendil upon his landing in Middle-earth, proclaiming, "Out of the great sea to Middle-earth I am come. In this place will I abide, and my heirs, unto the ending of the world." Ooh, cool stuff. So thus did Elendil speak from his landfall in Middle-earth, out of the Akalabeth, and so were the kingdoms of Gondor and Arnor born from his 9 ships and the colonies of the faithful. In those realms none were preserved, the ancient rites and worship of Numenor of old, where the great prayers are said no longer. The reverence of Eru himself is the center of spiritual life of the Dúnedain, but they do not worship through great temples and ostentatious displays. Rather, the Dúnedain prioritize private contemplation of the One. In the daily life, the Valar are the ones invoked and called upon to intercede on behalf of the faithful, and of them Ulumo is the most cherished. I love that there's so much flavor text in this. As someone who is still reading the books or getting into the mass amount of Middle-earth books, this mod is perfect for also learning extra stuff without having to read all the books. It's amazing. Right. You guys know what I'm trying to say. So we have astrology. We can divine the stars and predict the future. We get more naval speed. We have the gift of men. Rulers at peace for at least 2 years will have their piety changed by 1 each month. Adherents can decide to end their life when old, incapable, or near death. Doing so does not incur any penalties from suicide. Okay, I'll remember that. Content is a virtue, cynical is a sin, and we gain learning, and short range duration drops. Or did we read this? The night sky is our window into the realm of the divine. The great secrets and mysteries of the world are written there, open for all to learn if they know where to look. That's a base game one, right? But this one's not. It is the nature of men to die and pass beyond the world, and to discover what lies in it and makes new things. This is the providence given to us by Eru Iluvatar. Oh, that's the one, okay. And we are being uniquely blessed with the ability to choose the time of our going, in peace and not despair. Let us lay aside our crowns and pass the scepter to our children in the fullness of their days. We must say farewell, but not in sorrow, confident of the benevolence of Eru, and that we shall be reunited at the end. Okay, reading the flavor text makes this whole thing seem much more wholesome than I first interpreted it. And then we have the memory of Akalabeth. The Blood of Numenor trait gives additional bonuses to piety and legitimacy. Prestige from level of splendor for newborns is doubled. Prestige from level of splendor when getting married is doubled. Maximum long range opinion bonus plus 50%. And humble is a virtue. Arrogance is a sin. Even more learning lifestyle experience. Holy crap. Nothing we make shall ever match the splendor of the noontide of Numenor. But in our memory it stands still, beautiful and fair. The lessons of Akalabeth shall never be forgotten so long as the realms in Exile endure. The realms in Exile. And then we have all of this stuff as well. Marriage is monogamous. Divorce disallowed. Bastards can be legitimized. We can marry our cousins, I think? Wait. So extended memory... no, we can't marry cousins. It's forbidden. Yes. Okay. And then, let's see. Deviancy is shunned. Same-sex relationships are shunned. Adultery is shunned. Not criminal, though. Kinslaying, of course, is criminal. And so is witchcraft, right? Clerical gender, only men. Okay, should we crack on with things? I think we should. What's going on up here? Dynasty Legacy. Okay. What are you guys feeling for Dynasty Legacy? I'm thinking, roleplay-wise, probably kin. It's very important that we keep the blood of Isildur flowing. So focus on skilled families where members aid and support each other, I think would be very cool. Very cool. And I don't think blood doesn't affect Blood of Numenor. It's its own separate thing. So do you know, I'm actually going to go for kin. So fertility and attraction opinion to begin with. And we'll slowly work our way through there. Right. So. Our starting character. A lot of reading, but bear with me. We are brave, patient, and temperate. I think it's very important that we're virtuous, so that's good. We are a skilled tactician, a hunter. We are gallant, strategist, military engineer. Oh, nice. Okay, I love being military engineer because I want to lead the armies anyway. We are Hale, and then Blood of Numenor 6. This is the big one I want to learn about. So it gives us prowess. We lose a bit of fertility, but we just gained that back through our legacy. We get a massive health boost. We get a significant boost to resistance to diseases. We gain piety. We gain less stress. Plus 120 years life expectancy. 60 more years of fertility. We gain less lifestyle experience, but we live longer, so that's fine. Legitimacy gain is increased and likelihood of dying in battle minus 50%. Ooh, that makes me really happy. So, it is congenital. Due to their increased life expectancy, AI characters with this trait will not seek marriage before age 45. Okay. Does my wife have this as well? She has the Blood of Numenor 5. Which... oh, less... oh, so the higher the number, the better. Okay. So I have slightly... what's the correct phrase? Would you say I have more Blood of Numenor within me? I don't know. So a spiritual blessing granting long life associated with those of Numenorian descent. The gift was stronger and more common among those whose ancestry was primarily Numenorian, but was a heritage of spirit and nobility as well as of blood. Its association with the elvish way of life and dedication to the valor meant that the power of the blessing could vary regardless of purity of descent, even among siblings. The gift was gone! The gift was gradually withdrawn as Numenor fell into darkness and waned further as the memory of Numenor faded after the downfall. So it uses the Blood of Numenor trait inheritance mechanics. Okay. Right. which is here. So in-game, Blood of Numenor traits such as the Blood of Numenor 1 grant significant bonuses to longevity and stats. Unlike congenital traits, these bloodline traits cannot be upgraded to a higher level and always face the risk of being lost. Ooh. A child's chance of inheriting the greater bloodline trait from their parent is influenced by the moral character of the parents, with a more virtuous parentage resulting in greater chances of retaining the stronger Blood of Numenor trait. By contrast, morally wicked or corrupt characters are more likely to see the benefit of their prestigious bloodline fade away. So we need to be virtuous and morally good. In this character flows the Blood of Numenor. Okay. And I guess if we look at all the characters, what is the highest we have right now? So we have 6. Can I do that? There we go. So we want the Blood of Numenor. Is there anyone with 7? No. Do you know what? It's easier. Is there anyone with 8? Oh. Oh, but you're a Nazgul. Okay. Wait, so there's literally gonna be no one, right? Because it's too late. Yeah. I think 6 is gonna be the highest. For sure, there's not gonna be 10. If there's none of the others, there's no 10, right? Blood of Numenor 10. Oh, there is. Ah, yeah, but it's the Witch King and the Blind Sorcerer, so... We are the most pure of the Numenors that are currently left. I do have 2 children. Let's go ahead and pin those. I'll let you guys in the chat name future children as well. So I have Arathorn. But this is Arathorn the First, so I don't think this is Aragorn's father, right? Arathorn the Second was Aragorn's father, I believe. So he has Blood of Numenor 6. His wife has 4. Oh, you have a grandson already? And he also has Blood of Numenor 6. Right, that's important. And then I have a daughter. I already pinned her. You have Blood of Numenor 6. And you're not married, so we're going to have to find a good marriage for you. Here, let's also go ahead and do that. Where is my son? He is in my court. Okay, so we'll keep an eye on his children. This is all cool stuff. And then we're also an experienced traveler. Okie dokie. We're getting there, lads. We're getting there. Hey, JBD, you need to get the sailor trait and province on the sea, then you can go to the remnants of Numenor. Oh, that's cool. Today we're going to focus on restoring Arnor, though. Maybe we'll get there. How's the music levels, by the way, guys? It's been a while since I streamed last. Let me catch up with chat as well. This isn't Game of Thrones? No. I played a lot of Game of Thrones last year. Right now I'm feeling of like playing Realms in Exile. We'll play Game of Thrones later in the year. Graceful aging is nice with the extended lifespan. Yes, very, very. Could you explain what is new? We have a new start date. We have the long winter. We have new characters, new event chains. When I say we, I mean the developers. I don't help develop. All the appreciation goes to them. It's pretty faint. I like it. Okay, good. Music's good. He was Aragorn's father, the second Arathorn. Yes. So this is like Aragorn's... Let's see. So Arathorn... Oh, we won't be able to tell. It's only like 200 to 300 years back, though. So it's probably... Arathorn the First is like what? Probably his great-grandfather or something like this? I think would be cool. Stronger blood might be the term here. Okay, I agree. Right. I think I've caught up. Let us continue. We do have some men-at-arms. We have the Dúnedain Rangers. Very nice stats. They do a bit... Oh, they can siege as well. They counter skirmishers, light cavalry, and monsters. Oh, that sounds really nice. Let's go ahead and put those in our capital. We also have some Dúnedain Outriders. Light cavalry, they counter archers and skirmishers. We'll go ahead and put these guys up here for now. And then we do have a couple of trebuchets too. Should we get an accolade going? Or 2? Yes. My son. I want my son and heir to have an accolade. I like it. He can buff our archers. Ooh. Oh, that's nice. And then we could make him valiant as well. We get even more armor damage. What would you guys like to call this accolade? Let's see. We're forced Tarsalu to serve as well, so he can be successor. Whilst you guys think of some names for the Archer accolade. Ranger of Dúnedain or Ranger of Arnor could be something, actually. Let's see, what else do I want? Probably something that focuses on cavalry. Unless... What other men-at-arms do we have? So we have the Spearmen. We have the Archers, which we already have. And we have the Light Cavalry. So I want something for Spearmen or Light Cavalry. Because I only like to use the cultural stuff for the flavor. Right, where am I going? Back here, please. So you didn't buff any of those. Neither did you. No, they're just vanguards. Ah, what's this? Outrider does buff light cavalry. Okay. Amazing. Maybe I should give you stalwart army toughness. So we have damage and toughness. Yes. So I'm also going to need a name suggestion for the outrider as well, guys. The Misty Mountains are plagued of goblins. Yes, if we go over to the Misty Mountains. So down here in Moria, we have Azog with loads of other goblins. We have goblins here. They're absolutely swarmed with goblins in this start date. The whole Misty Mountains. So that's going to be a problem. We even have some events to do there later. First Ranger of Numenor? What about Arnor? Arassuil the First is Aragorn's great-great-grandfather. Oh, man! Considering they live so long, I feel like they got through the generations quite quick there. Right. Let's see. I'm also going to need to open Google because I don't have the special characters, do I? Unless, do you know what? Does it make sense? Ranger of Numenor? Maybe I'm going to take that one because you guys requested it. I like it a bit more. Right, let's go accolades. We need one. Should we just go like Ranger? So we have Ranger of Numenor. And then maybe we'll go like Rider of Numenor as well. That way we just know instantly when it pops up here which accolade the game speaks about. Okay, so that's the army setup. We've read the culture, we've read everything else. I can become an adventurer. I'm not going to be doing that. I can hunt roaming foes. We'll probably start off with that. Grand Tournament, no thank you. Grand Tour, no thank you. Right. What's going on up here? Court physician. I haven't arranged the council. The wife has very good stewardship. Let's pull her on managed domain. I'm going to need my best steward as well. My niece. You are a powerful vassal. You can't really serve it well. I'll tell you what. You can keep that for now. Collect the taxes. Chancellor? You are good, but you're my vassal. You're not a powerful vassal, though. You are. But I could make you my marshal instead. Yes. So what? In fact, no, you can be my chancellor. And you, my powerful vassal, you can be my marshal. Let's train the commanders. And then let's get you. Foreign affairs should be fine. And then spy master. There we go. Ranger Captain Falfarin. You can be my spy master. Right. I like this. This is set up good. So what's my plans? I'm not going to build up any gold yet. I'm going to colonize and get to Cameth Bryn, which we could already do actually. It only costs 100 gold. And then when I get another 100, I can colonize this. Yes. I'm going to build castles and whatnot here. This county, because we could build so much. So 1 city, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 castles is going to be our capital. And then, of course, we also have the ruins of Cameth Bryn as well. So now abandoned for long centuries, Cameth Bryn is a little more than a shell, yet it remains the mightiest of the castles that scatter the hills of Rudar. And being built by the Dúnedain, in the prime, its walls remain proud and uncrumbling, even if its dark and empty windows give it an evil aspect. So that's where our capital is going to lay. Right. Court positions. Personal physician. Aledwen, my courtier, you have amazing learning, so you're going to become my physician. You can also help me with my research. Should I get a caravan master now? I think it doesn't hurt, so I don't forget. Here, Erwin. You're going to be my caravan master. Travel speed or safety? In fact, I think safety is a little bit more important. 28 safety there. Wow, we have so many good caravan masters. Yeah, can I sort by... travel safety. There we go. 45 travel safety. Holy crap. Tinder Meow, you're going to be my caravan master. I never knew you could filter by that. I still learn new things all the time. The council was pretty decent already. Yeah, it was, but I like to get some powerful vassals on there as well. It just, I don't know, it feels good, you know? Right, Court Chronicler. Don't think we need one of those yet. Antiquarian we don't need because our artifacts don't lose durabilities. Tutor. My children? Oh, my grandson. Yes, I will hire a tutor for my grandson. Let's do that. I don't need a master of the hunt yet. I don't need a center school. Control is good, I think. Court jester, no. Bodyguards, we probably don't need right now. Or a personal champion. We don't have a lot of gold income to mess around with. Right, speaking of the grandson, when he turns 6, we'll decide what to educate him in. But I think that's everything. Yes, let us start by hunting some foes. We'll need an architect. I don't think you can get an architect unless you have a kingdom title. I believe. You need to have a kingdom title to unlock the architect. Or do you? What's the yes, you need to have kingdom rank there. So that's going to be a long time. Maybe towards the end of today. Okay. Let's hunt the roaming foes. In the shadowy wilderness of Rudar. Danger looms as you detect roaming parties of foes approaching from the north. Swiftly mounting your steed, you embark on a determined ride through these rough lands with a clear mission. Intercept and defeat whatever foe, be it orc, troll, or something else, you can encounter before they can encroach further into Eriador. Let us ride. That does actually cost us a little bit of gold as well, but we can only do it after so many years. And I think we can finally unpause. Guys, I play even slower when I don't stream. That's the crazy thing. Have I missed anything? I don't think so. I have. I need to find a suitor for my daughter. We could get an alliance with Rohan, but the Blood of Numenor trait is important, so I think 6 was the highest. Except it's not. Is there anyone with Blood of Numenor 5? No. Ooh, okay. This is worrying. What about 4? Okay, we got 2 candidates here. So my marshal, my vassal, and my knight. He's virtuous, he's humble. Or Lord Herender, who is over in the west, closer to the Blue Mountains. I think Ranger Captain Arachon. Yes. I could do matrilineal. Would it make sense to do matrilineal here? I don't think so. So we'll do patrilineal. Let us send the proposal. And now we can unpause, lads. We got there. How long do I plan to live stream? I have set aside 3 hours this evening. So we still got 2.5 hours to play and whatnot and hang out and stuff. Greetings, my implacable liege. I gladly accept your marriage proposal. I will graciously take the hand of your daughter Arnor in holy matrimony. May we find strength and support in our union. Of course, the bad thing now is that I won't get to see their children and whatnot, but it's okay. Ooh, Lord Saruman was granted governance of Emin Arnon. Saruman has been landed on the other side of the River Isen. I forgot. Yeah, Saruman doesn't have Isengard yet. He doesn't get the key to Orthanc until after the War of the Rohirrim ends, I believe in the lore. Saruman is still around. Gandalf is as well, I bet. Hearing reports of orc activity, my companions and I decide to venture deep into the long-abandoned lands of Falunok, where the shadow of the north looms ominously. Incoming reports from my scouts confirm the presence of marauding orc tribes roaming nearby. These brutal orcs coming from Angmar, the Misty Mountains, or the Etten Moors seek to establish a foothold in these cursed lands, threatening the safety of my realm. As my party and I traverse the dense forests, A mist-shrouded valley, signs of orc activity grow evident. Black smoke rises on the horizon, and soon we find the source. The crude orcish encampment, echoing with the clang of forges and the guttural cries of war, sits upon a nearby hill. It is imperative for me to confront this growing menace and vanquish them before they spill further into my realm. Oh, our chances are not looking good. Oh, no, except they are. I shall vanquish these wretched creatures myself. And there we go. The orc forces have scattered. So far, the patrol is going very nice. So sad I'm in Europe and have to go bed soon. I do, as soon as the stream ends, the stream is available as a video on YouTube, which I like. So you're more than welcome to watch it back tomorrow or the day after and whatnot. I never unlist for streams. I'd probably have beaten Sauron by now. I'm a slow player. Will I put this series also on YouTube? Yes. The stream does always go straight up as a video. Which is cool. That's why I like to stream on YouTube instead of Twitch. A report from one of my scouts reveals a menacing orc camp on the outskirts of Trowlair? These savage creatures threaten the safety of my realm, but direct confrontation could invite greater dangers. A more cunning and subtle approach is necessary. Instead, leading an infiltration to sabotage the orcish war effort without alerting their forces to your presence would be much wiser. It is imperative I act now, lest the orcs grow strong and bold enough to cause damage to my realm. Okay, so we got 70% there. I'm not so good on this one, so I will send Ranger Captain Falfarin, who of course recently married my daughter. This is also why I like to play slow, because you get to know the characters on a more personal level, so when they pop up in events, it's not just some random courtier or whatnot. I like it. I love CK3. I've really fallen back in love with it recently, I think. My company and I traversed the rugged lands of Dúnedain, venturing through forests of gnarled black trees and over high hills. Our travels were most uneventful so far, yet as we travel through another forest, we reach a large glade. Just ahead of us stands a band of trolls, tall and broad. They do not spot us yet, but these creatures pose a grave threat to travelers and settlements alike. I recall that trolls turn to stone when exposed to sunlight, and endeavour to get rid of these foul beasts lest they raid a village or slaughter an unwitting band of travellers. I step forth into the glade, deciding to confront the trolls not with swords but with words. A fight would be almost certain death, but if I can keep the trolls engaged with my words until the first light of day, no weapons need be drawn. Oh, our chances are abysmal. Oh man, okay. Perhaps if I tell them that dwarfs taste like rabbit, it might get them to argue. Ah, no, I failed to occupy them long enough. I was wounded, but I have been instantly healed. That is fortunate. So are the trolls still a problem? Oh, they are. My plan of conversing with the trolls until the sun rose having obviously failed, I must decide how my company will confront these formidable and now quite irritated creatures again. I survey the trolls, their eyes glinting with a mix of curiosity, hostility and hunger, mostly the latter two. Wary of repeating my previous diplomatic efforts, I weigh my options carefully. Oh, I can offer them gold. I don't want to give them gold. Oh, 53%. Okay. Arahad, slaughter them, my lad. Ah, he failed. They defeat my party. Arahad has become wounded. I have lost prestige. But the light is rising, so I think we're okay. Who am I playing as? I am playing as Chieftain Arassuil of the Dúnedain. We start with this duchy just here. After my relentless pursuit and annihilation of a myriad of roaming foes, Rudar now breathes a sigh of relief. How do I say this? As the threat of orc and troll attack diminishes, the once menacing presence of these foul creatures in the region has now waned, allowing travellers and settlements to navigate the lands with newfound security. My efforts have restored a sense of safety and tranquility of the land. Fenestrunin is safer now. So for 5 years, we get safe Rudar. We get 15% development growth and 15 popular opinion. Lovely stuff. Of course, I'm going to do this event off cooldown. In the future, we won't read through it. Well, I do like to read through every event at least once. I don't know, it's fun. You want to see Thorin? Thorin is alive. Let's see. Let's go over to the Lonely Mountain. If we go to the king, so that's Thrain, and Thorin is a measly 8 years old at this point. Also, there's some fun stuff that will happen in the future, but I won't spoil that. It's probably going to happen on stream. Let's see. Arrange marriage. You want to arrange a marriage between your sister and my nephew. Okay, parents. My brother. Ah, Arahad is my brother. Ah, okay. I mean, Blood of Numenor 6. Blood of Numenor 4. And she is virtuous. Do you know what? I will accept this marriage. I like that the AI send you marriage proposals. I know it came in an update a while ago, but I appreciate it. Also, I appreciate that in the base game, we can now force knights in here. I wasn't aware of that. I was still using Knight Manager mod, but yeah. So many updates and I never know. My laughter sounds like Gimli's. Really, I wish. Do you know what? It would be my dream to play a dwarf in a movie. But I'm a terrible actor, so it will never happen. Maybe in another lifetime. I have received disturbing news from my leading wardens that the growing colonial population in Kriegtel are turning away from Manwë and leading lives of sin. Oh, bloody hell. It is said that the people of the province have developed a culture of deceit and trickery, honesty being viewed as a naivety. Those who visit the colony stand a not insignificant chance of getting fleeced by the enterprising locals or suffer from pranks. It's even affected my governance of the province, as we can't know how accurate the reports from the local elites are. Such scandalous behavior will surely sicken and disgust the people of my realm, so I should carefully consider an appropriate response. I will come down hard on these vile sinners. I will not allow this. Also, I haven't been getting rid of this, yes. Let's get rid of the orcs. It's going to take 3 years. And now the trolls have come. As the sun dips behind the Misty Mountains, a shadow falls upon the plains of Rudar. From the Ettermoors emerges a horde of trolls, monstrous figures, who lumber forth with a relentless hunger and malice. I stand atop a hill in Trowlair, heart pounding as I witness the onslaught of trolls crashing through forests and defiling the land. They wield crude weapons, laying waste to hill, forest, and stream alike with their march. The trolls raid with savage delight, their cruel laughter echoing through the valleys as they set fields ablaze and strike fear into the defenders. This was not merely a raid, but a declaration of war from the depths of the Ettermoors, a grim torrent of greater perils yet to come in these troubled times. So Trowlair gets trolls from the Ettermoors for 5 years. Buildings take longer, we get less taxes, we get less development growth. Oh man, the Ettermoors are up here somewhere, aren't they? Yes. I think there's also a unique building. So in the northern reaches lies the desolate expanse known as the Ettermoors. This eerie and mist-shrouded landscape comprises marshy lowlands hemmed by rolling hills, perpetually draped in a pool of fog. The Ettermoors, with their treacherous terrain and lurking perils, serve as the breeding ground for the marauding trolls that pose a constant threat to the surrounding lands. A source of dread and peril, recounted in tales throughout Middle-earth. So I wonder if I colonize this, can I get rid of this? At some point. Probably. Maybe something to experiment with in the future. Anyway, right, let's go on 4 times speed. Because most of the intro stuff is done now. Thank you for that. You're as beautiful as the day I lost you. That's for you, Foreign Oakenshield. Yeah, it is nice seeing Foreign alive though, isn't it? I might have to do a Foreign playthrough in the future. We'll see, we'll see. Definitely a dwarf one. Definitely. Right, the worthy... we got a successor now. And I have just... My daughter! No! She died in childbirth. What is this? She did not deserve this. And now I only have but my son and my grandson. The blood of Isildur is failing. So we've lost Val Alliance. We do have an accolade successor though. Let's go ahead and sort that before I fix them. Fix them? Forget them. Sorry. Bloody hell. I can declare war on you. We're not going to declare any wars right now. Right now I'm focusing on building up, colonizing, and that good stuff. Why do I like playing dwarves so much? They're just my favorite fantasy race. I don't know why, but whatever world or universe, I just love dwarves. I think they're awesome. If I could be reborn as any fantasy race, I would probably choose a dwarf. Drink mead for the rest of my life, go into the mines, find gems and diamonds. I'd be musically talented as well. Let's see, aspiring blade master, very nice. Court physician, it has now become a novice physician as well. This is all good stuff. And we have 100 gold, right. Let us colonize Kameth Bryn. This is going to be our capital, probably for the whole game. So we have bandits and restless spirits. Let's get rid of the bandits first. And then we have this as well. I think I already read this, but we have the ruins which we can restore later. I'm also going to go ahead. Let's start increasing development here already. Because we want to get that as high as possible. And then we shall continue. Please declare war. There will be time for war. There is a whole event chain about war. Don't you worry. Oh, look at that. We're touching tips. With Elrond. His territory, at least. Dwarfs are cool. I have 200 hours and have only played dwarfs mostly. Ah, there you go. They're fun. I also play a lot of dwarfs. I would just sit in like the Grey Mountains or whatever in my evenings sometimes, and I'll play like 4 hours whilst watching Netflix and stuff, and I'll just build up. Like, not necessarily go to war or anything, just build up and hoard gold. I love it. I love it. Why this? Why not Anuminous or Thornrust? Where are those? Are they nearby? My first plan is to get the Kingdom of Rudor formed, and I believe that this was the capital, historical capital of this, which is why I'm going for that. Longer term, we might swap to the others. But of course, we're going to need all 3 of these kingdoms. But this is the one I'm focusing on first, because it's the one that I'm in and already have territory for. My brother Arahad has been twittering news of beasts spotted in my realm. I am hearing much talk from Dúnedain. It is said there are excellent prospects for hunting thereabouts, with many a worthy goose seen roaming the woods. Ooh, interesting. I don't think we're going to go on hunts yet, though, because I need my gold. Increasing development also increases construction time. Yes, yes. By 25%, in fact, which is huge. Absolutely huge. My marshal very hesitantly brings my guest Valamir to me. Ranger Captain Arachon has asked me to promote Valamir to the honor of commandership, but I believe that you might wish to have a say in the matter beforehand. Let's see, Valamir. You're not particularly gifted, but you're young, especially in Numenor terms. So I'll tell you what, your son is welcome to join my army. I shall train him up. He will learn to be a fighting lad yet. Please leave the kingdom. Do a Lord of the Rings Brexit. No. No, 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 no. I already feel the effects of that too much in real life. Technically, I mean, Arnor has gone worse than Brexit if you look at it. We're rebuilding. This is what the UK is going to look like in 50 years or so. Maybe with my experience of rebuilding Arnor, I can then be elected Prime Minister. And I can rebuild the UK. Ah, that's the secret to power. I see my future now. Right, development growth plus 10%. Lovely stuff. And we have just got rid of something in that colony. So what's this? The outcast. For weeks I've been receiving pleading letters from the settlement in Amon Rain. They are being plagued by a band of outlaws who have repeatedly raided the town's food supplies. My marshal, Ranger Captain Arachon, suggests a punitive expedition to drive the bandits away. However, my spy master whispers that there is more to the situation than meets the eye. It seems that the outlaws were among the earliest colonists, and for the most part were upstanding subjects until driven from their homes by former soldiers who were better armed and less inclined to construct shelters with their own hands when they could steal those that had already been built. So I could settle this with swords, but then I lose order restored. Damn it. But I wouldn't gain bandit country back. There's only a 6% chance of that. I could pardon the outlaws, but that's worse. I could find that's even worse. Or I can say I don't have time for this and the bandits stay. Do you know what? I don't care who was there first. Settle this with swords. I will not have such chaos in my lands. Right, lost for order, restored building, but it also lost at the bandits, so it's fine. Oh, that's in my capital. Okay, let's also get rid of the spirits now. So that's going to take another 2 years as well. We'll save up the gold because we're going to need to upgrade this. 135 each, so upgrade twice. And then feudalize into a castle. Which is another 100 gold as well, I believe. So all of our early gold is going here. Knowing the feeling as a fellow member of the UK public. Can we see Tom Bombadil? Sure, if I zoom out... Oh, not this. Can I not... If I click this... can I not see it here? Oh, 50 gold! Thank you very much. I guess we have to find him here, right? Is he not here? Ah, okay, it's a nickname, that's why. There he is. Wait, I can't... Oh, who's hiding over here then? He's off the map table. Sneaky. No, I can't actually... Ah, there... No, it doesn't show him here. It only shows the wilderness. But he's there. He is there. 7,000 years of age almost. Hiding off the map table. Right, I need to stop pausing. We're never going to get bloody anywhere, are we? Titles can be created, but I'm going to be patient on that. We've almost dealt with the orcs. I'm probably going to give this colony away to someone else because I don't know if I'll have the gold to upgrade this, but what I will do is at least deal with all the negatives first. In fact, let's see. Ah, no, because it's part of this duchy. I'll give it to someone else, but who has really good stewardship. My steward approaches me with a report concerning the settlement in Creektail. My chieftain, after clearing out the local orc's lair, our men have come across what remains of the pillagers' spoils. Most of those valuables have been secured and are now stored in one of the warehouses. What is to be done with the plunder? Oh, it's mine? I could get 50 gold. We should reinvest it into the colony. 75 development growth. Or I can donate it to charity. I need the gold. It is mine, of course. It is mine. Right. So now we can get rid of the troll caves as well. That's going to take 3 years. But once those are dealt with, I think I will grant that colony away. Okie dokie. I just wanted to tell you that. But you are smarter than I expected. I don't think I'm that smart. I'm confused. Unless you are replying to someone else. I know there's a lot of talk about the king and whatnot in the chat. Right. My lord, it has come to my attention that there is a rare opportunity to invest in the encampment of Creektail. Do you know what? I mean, take the risk, it's fine. I'm not going to use it in the long term. We get failed business endeavors, so control growth goes down, but that's fine. We don't lose control, just control growth. But development still goes up a little bit. Commander has been improved. Well, I can't see what, because I can't click on it. There we go. Marshal increased by 1. Lovely stuff. Beautiful. The Gimli laugh. I don't hear it. I don't hear it. But I wish. With the influx of settlers in Creektail comes the arrival of their various grazing herds, sheep primarily, but others as well. However, this migration of free-range herds seems to have also attracted other newcomers. With the abundance of new and relatively unguarded prey, wolves have begun to appear in greater numbers in the province. While they are not yet harmed any settlers, we continue to receive complaints about the loss of their animals, and with it, their economic livelihood and valuable food source. I will need to address this issue soon or risk the faltering of my new colony. Ah, we got bloody wild wolves there? Ah, I only just dealt with the bandits and now the wolves have moved in. It's never ending. You would rather have Aragorn? Oh, as king. As king. I think most people would rather have Aragorn though. Right. Building construction time is now quicker in Traugastel, but I'm not building there. And we get Marshal improved again. Lovely. Of course, we will have the flavor event at some point as well, guys. So don't worry. We're going to have plenty of action when that starts happening. While going about my daily routine, I could not help but overhear heated gossip between two of my servants, dragging up all manner of petty grudges and supposed slights. I'm getting rather tired of their ramblings and wonder whether I should keep listening to their chatter, which I find inane and devoid of substance. I could make an example and kill them both. That does not sound very virtuous, does it? I'll find something to distract myself with instead. I don't ask this often, guys, but if you are enjoying the stream or whatnot, then please consider leaving a like. And thank you if you're taking time out of your evening to watch. Over 100 viewers is insane, so thank you. Hopefully you are enjoying the stream. What's this? My courtier Meldis has a daughter. Wait, you're a part of my dynasty? Wait, how are you related? Let's have a look at things. Ah, no, you're part of my dynasty, but you're not part of my house, of course. That's where my confusion was. Right. Guys, what would you like to name this, I guess not granddaughter, distant granddaughter? We'll educate her as well. Give me some cool names, and I shall make it happen. Keep it Dúnedain themed, maybe, or Numenor themed. And I'll pick whichever one I like most. Gimli as an advisor in the government would be hilarious. Could you imagine Gimli running for Prime Minister? Would be funny. Username 1. The legendary Dúnedain from the Second Age. Right, do you know what? I'm gonna hit this because I guess we're not being too serious. Dúnedain or Ancestor? Lothian sounds good. Oh, Nienor. Oh, I like Nienor. Yes, may you grow to be strong and wise, Nienor. I like that a lot. Where are you going? You're not raiding me, are you? Where are you from? Wait, these are... No, they're not orcs. It looked like an orc banner. Are you sure you're not orcs? Where on earth? Oh, no, they are orcs. I thought orcs had their own 3D model. Oh, they do. It has orc armor. I was just zoomed out too much. Right. I don't think they're going to raid me. Yeah, they're not. Where the hell are they traveling to, though? That's quite the distance, huh? Let's see. Where are they? You are you're fighting several wars. But with your neighbors. Why are you going all the way down there to travel through the mountains? Knowing the AI, most likely. Right, our first stewardship perk. Let's get cutting cornerstones. That's going to cut building costs by 5%. And there we go. The spirits have now been banished in Amon Rain. So we can start upgrading the settlement. 127. Let us do that. It's going to take 2 years. We will build up. We will get rich. And then we will start colonizing. The cool thing I like that they added is we can now grant colonies as well. Which is really, really cool. My daughter-in-law has now given birth to a daughter. Okay, guys. My granddaughter. Oh, Galadriel? Galadriel? I want to say Galadriel, but it's not. Galadriel. I think that's how you say that. Do you know what? I think we might actually stick to that name. I quite like that one. Yes, let's do that. I do have a wet nurse, right? I do not. But I can't hire one. Because... Let's see, where's the requirements? Oh, because I don't have a child. Okay, fair enough. Right, Troll Cave has now been cleared. Let's go ahead and get rid of the wolves as well. That would take us 20 months. How's development doing up here? We're up to 1. We're almost at 2. In fact, we'll be at 2 development in less than a week. There we go. And the long winter is now upon us. Word reaches me of an unrelenting and bitter cold sweeping across the northern lands of Middle-earth. Snow falls thick and heavy, covering the plains and the mountains in an icy shroud long before the usual time. The people of these lands are said to be suffering terribly, with many freezing to death in the biting winds. The early frost has ruined harvests and left food supplies perilously low. Families huddle together in whatever warmth they can find. But starvation looms large, and fear grows that this winter may bring suffering unlike any in living memory. Traders and travellers speak of empty roads and villages silenced by the cold. The once bustling north reduced to grim endurance. As the snows deepen and the cold spreads, the fate of those caught in its grips grows even more uncertain. We must brace ourselves for what is to come. Of course, we're going to be in the middle of the long winter. Didn't it happen in the Shire too? Yes. Here's the long winter, and you'll see the amount of land it affected. It was insane, and it lasted just over a year. Hopefully we don't get hypothermia. I am praying. But it is absolutely catastrophic. We can hunt foes again. We should probably do that on cooldown. Every 5 years. So let's do that. I won't read the event again though, because I've already done that. But yeah, it expands fast. I think most of Gondor was safe from it though, I believe. Okay, I will deal with the orcs myself. Lovely. We were successful. Oh no, it does seem to go into Gondor quite a bit actually. Let's see. Ranger Captain Falfaran. You will deal with the orcs this time. Very nice. And then we're going to have to deal with the trolls. Okay, no, Gondor was not safe from the long winter. Not at all. I was mistaken. I was wounded by the trolls again. But luckily my physician is very good. Very good. And then this... I don't want to pay them. Let's do this. Oh, we were successful. There we go. Increased prowess by 1. Lovely stuff. And we are now safe for another 5 years. So the long winter is already disappearing. Whereas in the lore, it lasted just over a year. But it's very cool anyway. I think introducing it as a plague was a good idea. It's perfect for it. My marshal has been shown off a new recruit. Amleif. You're a little bit better than the last one. Very well. You can join the Rangers and help me protect the lands. I have arrived and brought better luck than the last series. Hello, Valadar. How are you doing? Nice to see you. Yeah, I did terribly in the last series. It was my fault. I didn't read things properly and all of my decisions went against me. But I'll tell you what, story-wise, I still think it was very fun. And I think it was like a classic tale of revenge, you know. Oftentimes, it doesn't really end good. The peasant rabble is now rising. Oh dear. Let's zoom back in, shall we? The plague has already left my lands pretty much. So the long winter, or should I say the short winter has already ended. You've only played dwarves and nothing else. I tell you what, dwarves are very fun, but definitely try some of the other races as well. There's a lot of good stuff here. Elrond has challenged me to a game of chess. Fun fact, by the way, guys. I got a Division 3 game next week. I haven't played a proper rated game in like a month now, so we'll see how I do. Anyway, maybe this game against Elrond will show what's in sign for me in the future. Elrond is already awaiting to begin our little chess match, sat waiting with a competitive grimace writ large across his features. We are neck and neck, though neither of us is even close to victory. I have studied chess extensively, and I am sorry to say that by this point I simply don't think there's any way for you to win. What is my best stat? Okay, definitely Martial. And Martial is countered by Intrigue? Okay, I think we're fine. I play chess like I fight. Savagely. Let us see if we can beat Elrond. You gotta go now. Have a successful stream. Thank you, Alexander. Have a lovely night. The stream will be available when you choose to watch it. Our match marches on, Elrond continuing with a variety of cunning feints and ploys. Blast it, somehow this man seems to counter every strategy I employ. We're neck and neck, though neither of us is even close to victory. Look, I'm sorry you keep trying to make illegal moves, but if you'd read the rules, you'd be doing better. Oh, man. We have a few kids at the chess club. That's definitely them. You tell them they can't play a move, and they're just like, yes, I can. And you just go along with it. Our match marches on, Elrond continuing with a simply pathetic gambit. Somehow this man seems to still counter everything, though. Okay, let's try again. There we go. We have beaten Elrond at chess. With a roar of triumph, I surged to my feet, scattering pieces everywhere. This game of chess is mine, another fine victory on my indisputable rise towards the role of King of Games. A desolate Elrond remains seated, hands on his haunches, trying to comprehend where he went wrong. Let's see. An excellent match, Elrond. Thank you. It was a lot of fun. May we play again sometime in the future. I forget that there's chess games and stuff in CK3 sometimes. I would love to make a mod where... Because Stockfish and whatnot's open source. Imagine you open, like, maybe you have to solve puzzles or play a mini actual chess game against them. And depending on their learning, it sets the level of Stockfish or the engine. So you get to play chess inside CK3 as the event. I don't know. I think it would be cool. But maybe it's not if you don't know how to play chess, though. My daughter-in-law has given birth to a daughter. Okay, guys. My son. So a granddaughter. Does anyone have any names? She is pretty as well. If you guys have some thematic names, I will use them. If not, we'll use one of the auto-generated ones. I do like the fact that you play CK3 in slow mode. I can follow easily. Ah, that's good. I like to play it slow as well. I enjoy it. I don't like to rush too much. Let's see. I'll click a few times. Oh, Almalio. Oh, that sounds majestic. May you grow to be strong and wise, Almariel, my granddaughter. Also, Argonui. He's almost 6, so we can choose his education very soon. And soon the wolves will be subdued as well. In fact, he just turned 6. Right. What trait did you get? Pensive. So we could go stewardship or learning. You will be a ruler one day. I think I'm going to go for stewardship. And then as for a guardian, maybe I'm the best candidate unless we have like... Okay, you're quick, so you would actually be better than me. I don't think we have any... Oh, you're intelligent, but your stewardship is so low. Let's go with Halef. Yes. Halef, you're going to educate my grandson. Can I have you study a language? No, because you're not old enough yet, are you? Also, something new. You can choose a favorite child now. Huh. I think that's base game, right? I'm so out of tune of the updates and stuff. Right, onward we go. But yeah, I love playing CK3 slower. It's how I enjoy it. But you know, it's the beauty of a sandbox as well. You can play it any way you like. It's amazing. My scouts have been scouring the hills of Creektail for days. Most have returned empty-handed, some have not returned at all. I'm beginning to wonder whether the rumoured wolf den even exists, or if the wolves that have been prowling these lands are the result of some magic or devilry. Finally, my last scout reports to me, his clothes ragged, and a shaken look in his eyes. My lord, I have found it. The den is well concealed in the deepest reaches of the hills, and the wolves there are many and fierce. I could deal with them myself, although my ranger captain Vardamir has slightly better chances. Yes. My knight ranger captain Vardamir will make short work of them. And there we go. The wolves have indeed been subdued. Right. I think I might give this away to... Oh, I can't give it to someone specific. Okay. Let's click on this. And now all they have to do is spend their gold. Wait. Oh, you don't get gold from this. Oh, I thought you got gold from that. My bad. Okay. Oh, damn it. Okay, I should probably upgrade this at least once for them, actually. Yeah, I'm going to upgrade it just once. And then with that gold that they get from here, they should be able to do more with it. I'm going to be a little bit kind. I've received a small locket, a beautiful little piece of silversmithing. Although I wonder what is inside, it is far more important that others will gossip about what it might contain. While the gift was anonymous, Eladwen has gone to great lengths to make sure that I would figure out that she was behind it. Again, a silver locket for 10 years. Please do not try to seduce me, though. I do not wish to commit adultery. I must be virtuous, so that the blood of Numenor carries on. Miriel is the name of the last queen of Numenor. Ooh, that's some cool lore. Thank you. My steward, Belegfed, taps on my door with a face of glummer than usual. He has spent an exasperating day negotiating with the guilds. It seems these discussions have not been fruitful. This is for my new capital as well. I could reduce taxation. But we get 25% development growth for 5 years, which might be more important, actually. I could get well-supplied colony. I don't want to risk the minus 20%. Do you know what? I think a temporary reduction in taxation will actually be a good thing, because we get more development, and that's going to help us in the long run. Which... we don't have no development anymore? Where did all the development go? We lost it when we upgraded? Huh. Right, let's increase the control quickly. Right, lonely towns are being constructed. To upgrade this, we have enough gold. Let's go ahead and do that right away. Commander has improved as well. My storylines are great. Ah, that's cool. I try to tell a good story. Sometimes it doesn't always work, but I think we've had some cracking ones on the channel, to be fair. My spy master has come to me with grave news. While we do not yet know who, someone is plotting to kill my kinsman. It doesn't have a good success chance, though. Minus 11%. We don't have to worry about that. It's okay. Right, you finished increasing control. Let's train the commanders. We also get beneficial deal for 10 years. Buildings are now 5% cheaper in our future capital. Someone is now plotting against me. They're trying to seduce me. No, no, no. How do I stop this? It has 0% secrecy, so I should be able to find them. Let's turn that on before I forget. Secrecy, secrecy. Minus 100% success chance for seducing. Yes, that's what I need. Please don't do that. I have a wife. I am happily married. Thank you very much. I love the new scheming stuff. It's very cool. I like it. Right, should we go speed 5 for a little bit whilst we wait for things? I think we can. And then I'll slow down as soon as we got some more stuff, like now. Wherever I go, my court physician Eladwen is sure to follow. That look in her eyes, the words on her lips, I know exactly what she is after. I must shut this down. I can end the scheme now. Or I can say, I tire of these games, leave me alone, all of you. No one will attempt to seduce me for 10 years. Yes, let us do that. Right, the scheme has been abandoned. Let's go back on to the regular one there. Betrothed can marry. Okay. Yep, let us send the proposal. We already organized that earlier in the stream. No deaths yet. Yeah, my daughter died, but that's it. Will I be able to colonize the ancient capital of Elendil? Via Numenus. Isn't that the one? It's over here somewhere, isn't it? Ah, I always forget. Where is it? No, it's not this far south. It's by... yeah, it's over here, isn't it? Numenus. Someone already has that. But you can restore it. We will restore it. Good night. Are you going now, Tread? Have a lovely night. But yeah, hopefully we can make them our vassal in the future. Hello, Niels. How you doing? Nice to see you. Oh, my counselor just died. No, Faulfaran. No. How did you die? You were eaten by Zalug, who also died in the process. He pierced him with his sword from within. Right, I'm gonna need a new spy master. Let's quickly organize that. Oh, I don't have very good spy masters. We'll find someone in a minute. Many months have passed since the lords and the ladies of the realm gathered for a feast, my chieftain. It would benefit you, not to mention those among us who appreciate a good feast, if this was remedied soon. I will host a feast when I feel like it. I can't host it right now. I have other plans for my gold. Okay. So, let's see. Do I have some unmarried courtiers? I do. You all have... Oh, you're robust and beautiful. But you're only 27. You can marry, though. 37. Right, let's... the options... Ah, no, it's because I had this. Sort by intrigue. But they have to be honorable. 18 intrigue, blood of Numenor 1. They're virtuous, and they are robust. Let's go ahead and send that proposal. And then she can also become my spy master. That should work out fine. There we go. You can stop the schemes. My realm will lose land if Ranger Captain Hiluian dies. Wait, you're my vassal? Oh, these guys are my vassals as well. Okay. And we got another new recruit. You can join me. Welcome, my friend. Welcome. Okay, I mean, that's what it is. I won't mess with that right now. It's fine. It'll work out, guys. Right, that's upgrading. Ah, you have bandit counties. But she can get rid of that. It's okay. And she is actually getting gold now. So I didn't have to build that for her. Right. The event chain is now beginning. In the recent months, the orcs of the Misty Mountains have increasingly become restless. On multiple occasions, they have left their underground dwellings and have undertaken raids into the lands that lie to both sides of the mountain range. While Ravanian is beyond our reach, the Dúnedain have sworn to protect Eriador, and I intend to keep that oath. We are the shield that guards these wild lands. My scouts have uncovered the name of the strongest leader among the orcs. It is Ashkash, ruler of the dark halls of Moria, who seek to unite all of his vile kind beneath his banner. With my rangers already stretched thin across the vastness of the north, I have scarce resources to deal with this new threat. Luckily, we are not alone in this fight. I shall seek out the counsel of one of the Dúnedain's closest allies, Elrond Half-Elven of Rivendell. What happened to Azog? Is he dead already? I think so. Let's see. Durin's Hall, title history. I don't know. Azog is still here. Usually it... when I tested this, Azog is over here. But apparently Azog is not the strongest in Moria anymore. He's been overtaken. Yeah, his army is laughable. What happened to Azog here? Yeah, that's fine. Azog the Feeble, we call him now. I must depart for Imladris as soon as I can. Let us start the journey to go and see Elrond. We must seek his counsel. I think it's a decision, actually. Yes, we have to seek his counsel. So dark are these times. The orcs of the Misty Mountains have multiplied in the dark caves and are now bold enough to lead daring raids into Eriador. Those beasts are led by an especially cunning and brutal chieftain. If we are to set a trap for our enemy, we could ask for the aid of the elves of Imladris, where dwells Elrond, a long-time friend of the Dúnedain of the north. So we will travel to Rivendell and seek counsel with the wise Elrond. Let us set off at once. Eriador is under threat. All packed and proper, we have finally come to the point where we can start our journey to our next destination. As we depart from the holding and our mounts start treading new ground, I am certain we will return soon and in one piece. I cannot wait. Accolade has lost rank. The Ranger of Numenor now needs a successor. Okay, let's find one of those. We don't have prestige issues or anything, so it's okay. And soon we'll do fighting, so we can level up the accolades as well. My spy master has come to me with grave news. It is my courtier, Manawenda, that is plotting to kill my knight. Okay, but she has been discovered now, so this should not be a problem anymore. And I just got a stewardship pack. Let's do that in a moment. Visited House of Elrond, and I visited the capital as well. My companions and I have followed the Great East Road through the rugged hills of Eriador, reaching the fords of the river Bruinen. Here, a hidden path begins that only few men have ever taken. Among the Dúnedain of Arnor, it is well known, for it leads to the last homely house at the edge of the wilderness, home of Elrond Half-Elven. The sons of our chieftains have been raised here, in the hidden vale of Imladris, ensuring the survival of the line of Isildur until their time has come. I make my way through the elven city and find myself face to face with its master in his vast library. Well met, Arassuil, son of Arahad. What brings you to Imladris? In a few quick words, I relay the news of the emboldened orcs to him. I just realized we should probably send my grandson to Imladris as well to be educated by Elrond, right? Just as everyone else was historically. I might do that. I have come to seek your counsel on this matter. Also, I must discuss the education of my grandson. The Lord of Rivendell nods, his stern face betraying faint signs of sorrow. It was wise of you to come, my friend. My sons have ventured far from Imladris and came across the same foe you now face. A cunning orc like this Azog makes for elusive prey, even for one a hunter so experienced as the chieftain of the Dúnedain. There are two paths that lie before you. Either you manage to lure the orcish leader out into the open, setting a trap for him, or you must brave the long dark of Moria and slay this foe in his den. Elrond falls silent. The task is clear, but the choice how to achieve it is mine. I thank you, my friend, for your wise counsel. I have much to ponder on my journey back. Hello, Vivek. How you doing? Nice to see you. While traveling through Glennon, share some pithy wisdom. Well, you see, the trick is just to put your back into it and don't stop till the job's a good one. I can get industrious tradition, or I can get development growth. Let's do that. We'll apply these principles back at home. Right, my grandson. I know you're being educated already, but I have decided that I'm going to send you to Elrond. 39 learning, intelligent, amazing stats. Can I offer you... Yeah, offer reward. My grandson. There we go. You're going to go off to see the elves. And then... Let's see, I could send my granddaughter as well. But I think that the heirs of Isildur we'll wait. Guardian can be assigned. We're waiting for that. It's fine. Professional workforce. Buildings 30% faster. Lovely stuff. To the sensible chieftain Arassuil of the Dúnedain, I would be happy to educate your grandson. Excellent news, Elrond. I hope you raise him as well as you raised me. And we have found an accolade successor as well. We'll do that in a moment, though. So, I return from Imladris with renewed determination. Ashkash is a threat to the safety and peace of Eriador that I am oath-bound to vanquish. There are a few different paths that now lie before me. As Master Elrond suggested, I could attempt to lure out the beast and trap it in the open ground, separated from aid and allies. I could also seek to venture forth into the darkness beneath the mountains, and challenge the leader of the orcs directly. But Dúnedain would never falter in their conviction to defend the north, and as their leader, neither will I. I must end this threat. It is my duty, and I will end the threat. In just a moment. I was about to do something and I completely forgot. Have I already looked at any unique decisions they might have? Yes, I have. The main one we're going to be doing is adopting the Arnorian culture, but all the extra stuff comes through this event now, which is just starting. So, let us answer the orcish threat. We have three choices. We could lay a trap. This tests my intrigue. I'm not so good at intrigue. I could test my prowess. I have okay prowess, but... who is it? So it's not Azog we're fighting now, is it? It's not you. Even though... I mean, Azog is very strong. For some reason, it's this guy. Oh, he's also very strong, though. So maybe we don't do a prowess one? I could call on my banners. which would test my martial, which is much more impressive. Accolade successor. Thank you, Mark. I knew there was something I was forgetting. Right. Let's call on the banners, and then I'll remember to do the accolade successor. So, the innocent people of Eriador are under grave threat from the orcs of the Misty Mountains, who seem to grow bolder by the day. Now that I have identified who leads them, I must decide how I will answer this threat. Counselled by Lord Elrond of Imladris, I have a variety of options before me. I cannot tarry long, lest this foe grows to be a power that is beyond my abilities. We must address this immediately. I will call on my banners. We have scarce men at hand ready to ride the war, but we are not without allies. If we can convince the elves of Imladris and Lorien to join us in this endeavour, we might even be able to cleanse Moria of the orcish presence, at least for a time. I will do this at once. I know the path before me. So, we Dúnedain of Arnor are a scattered people. There are not many of us. Protecting Eriador takes its toll, leaving us with less able-bodied fighters than I would like to have for a war such as this. To march upon the Black Pit itself and oust its dark denizens is a task we cannot achieve by ourselves. We will need allies. My thoughts turn to the elves of Imladris. They have been in league with us even before the fall of Arnor, aiding our ancestors in many of the wars that have ravaged the north. I will return to Master Elrond and enlist his aid in this gambit. He might even know of others that could be convinced to take up arms against the orcish threat, and then, when all is ready, we shall march on Moria. I will begin the preparations at once, but not before I sort my accolade successor. Right, the Ranger of Númenor. We did find a successor. Amlaith, you're going to serve as that. Thank you. And once again, we shall make our way back to Elrond, Imladris. Bustling colony has now been built. Lovely stuff. My grandson has arrived safely. Ah, yes, we'll go and see my grandson too. So, right now, we just need to wait for free development, and I think it's 100 gold, which will be very soon. Very soon. And then we need to start getting our gold income up quite a bit. So, my companions and I have crossed the river Brunnen once more and entered the hidden vale of Imladris, soon coming to the last homely house. It seems that our arrival has been expected, since we are greeted by Elrond right outside the entrance to his library. Standing next to him is a dwarf, Brogga. He is an Iron Hill Longbeard. Strong mastermind philosopher? Interesting. I begin to plead my case for help in the coming war against Moria. The Master of Rivendell is open to my invitation, pledging the support of those elves that are willing to fight. I offer another ally, my friend. This is Brogga of the Iron Garrison, who seeks to enter Moria for his own reasons. The dwarf bows, greeting me with the words, "At your service, sir." Now there are some unexpected allies. The aid of the dwarfs will be a great boon to our cause. Elrond advises me now to travel to the cities of Bree and Miflond to enlist further aid. They are a welcome surprise, so I will receive the support of the Iron Garrison in my war against Moria, and Elrond and the elves will also join me. This is good news, and now we set off west to the small town of Bree. Are they strong? I mean, they have merchant militia? Ah, the hobbits are gonna join us, possibly. That's interesting. Just as we are about to sell out, it starts pouring down, rain as far as the eye can see. I cannot help but curse my poor luck, while I had seen the dark clouds come in for a while. If we want to make our journey on time, we have to set out, but it is a risky journey, with the weather being what it is. I could delay for 7 days, or I could do this. Ah, but people might... Yeah, we're gonna get it. Oh, no. Let's just wait 7 days. There's no need to rush this at all. Not at all. So let's see. The Iron Garrison. Maybe we get some units when the war actually starts. Interesting. I love these events where you get to physically travel places though. It's so cool. It just helps bring... makes the world feel a bit more alive, I feel like. I don't know how to explain it. Right. We have arrived in Bree. I have requested a formal meeting with the elected leader of the Bremen, Council Master Graham of Bree. While he accepts, I can see the distrust of us rangers in his mannerisms and in the way he tries to always keep the large mayor's desk between us, as if I had come here for a robbery. It is a cruel twist of fate that the men of Bree have no idea what horrors live not so many leagues from their quaint town, and that their fragile peace is kept by the tireless and thankless watch of the Dúnedain of Arnor. But now I need their goodwill. Swallowing my anger, I begin to explain my cause. It's only a 50% chance. Hear me out, Council Master Graham of Bree. I would not ask this if I did not need to. The words are convincing. And he has given me 50 gold for the war chest. Lovely. Right, so now we are going west to the lands of Lindon. Ooh. We could get more help from the elves. While passing through the plains of Old Greenway Ford, my caravan master Tindamir is moments away from triggering a snare trap, but is warned in the nick of time by my court physician Eladwen. Tindamir, you need to be more careful. Oh, quick thinking there, Eladwen. Very quick thinking. Well done. That could have been catastrophic. Hello, Alexander. How you doing? I'm doing well, thank you. How are you doing? I'm loving Realms in Exile at the moment. I'm really enjoying CK3. As you guys know, I took quite a break at the end of last year. And I'm at a point where I'm loving it. I played it for like 6 hours last night. Into the early hours as well. I'm going to start a new recorded series tomorrow. Doing another character in Realms of Exile. We're going to do this stream series. I'm having a lot of fun. So, my company has crossed the Tower Hills and descended into the vale of the River Lune. It is late in the evening and the sun has already set. The elven city built at the mouths of the river is lit only dimly by faint lamps, so not to diminish the light of the stars above. We come to the central building near the quays, where our heir Círdan of Lindon meets with me. Messages from Eladris have gone before me and informed the Haven's master of my coming and purpose. He offers me the same support I received from the Lord of Rivendell. Those among the elves who would take up arms against the evil in the east will come when I summon them. Círdan also counsels me to next visit the dwarfs of Ered, for they might also be interested in assisting my coming war. But can I really afford yet another detour while the orcs grow in strength with each passing day? The orcs, the dwarfs of the Blue Mountains would be very useful. I will make the detour to speak with the dwarfs. We already have the Iron Garrison on our side. I'm sure we can sway them to join our ranks. It's only here as well. Nice. Right, another... Oh, it's not an issue. It's a diplomacy perk. Okay. What do I want here? Close family opinion. Heart of the family. I think that fits well with what I've been doing so far with my dynasty legacies and whatnot. I'm doing well, thanks. Got my girlfriend into CK3 and she loves it. Oh man, that's amazing news. Haha, that's awesome. Before the war starts, get a unit of siege equipment. I don't know if I have any. I have 10 trebuchets. To be honest though, a trebuchet is going to be useful if we're going into Moria. I know mechanically they will be useful, but could you imagine just seeing an army try and squeeze trebuchets down into the mines? Maybe that's what they needed to defeat the Balrog. It's possible. So as we traverse the desolate forests of Rusk-Paran, my entourage and I pass near a set of ruins upon a nearby hill, and we stop to rest a moment. Weather-worn columns stand tall and remains of crumbling walls look out. In the center of the ruins remain the roads and pathways, and the facades of towers and houses that still stand. It is an Arnorian ruin, broken, and blackened by rain and wind and time, standing alone in the emptiness. I feel like we should stay a while and study these ruins. We must rebuild all of these ruins at some point. Maybe we could learn a bit from them. No, you're fine, Alex, you're fine. It's good that you guys ask this stuff, because otherwise I would forget. The underground combat bonuses of the dwarfs are cool. Yeah, they're so much fun. Fighting in the mountains with the dwarfs is insanely good in this mod. Right. So, after a long and arduous trip across the highest passes of the Blue Mountains, my entourage and I have finally reached the dwarven mansion of Ursel Zabad. The dwarven ruler, Uzbad Furi of Uri's folk, receives me in his throne room carven directly from the sheer rock. I feel uneasy considering the weight of a mountain rests above our heads, but attempt to hide my discomfort anyway. Can we have a nice backdrop here? There we go, there's the throne room. Right. Khazad-dûm is a place spoken only in hushed whispers in my hall. Many of Uri's folk went there an age ago and never returned. Some say Dúnedain still stalks these empty halls. And you wish for us to follow you there? I am taken aback by his critical tone, but the dwarf continues. And what an adventure that would be! Call for my warriors when the time comes. We will help you smite this orc, so Khazad-dûm may rest peacefully until the time comes to reclaim it. I nod, surprised, and very relieved. May our friendship prosper. We enter a mutual alliance with Clan Uri of the Blue Mountains, the Firebeards. They will come when the time is right. Oh, they have their own men-at-arms as well? Oh, I haven't played the Firebeards yet. Right, back to the map. So now we must travel all the way back to our lands in the east. And then I guess we gotta march on Moria as well. But we have elves and dwarfs who will join us in the big war. Traveling through the rugged terrain of Mechem Ursel, a challenge arises as the tunnels grow increasingly unstable. My court physician and my caravan master begin to argue about the best approach to traverse the treacherous trail. Eladwen, your suggestion is reckless. And yours is cowardly. It seems as if my entourage is at an impasse. Such children. So let's see, 89% chance there. Eladwen is right. We cannot afford to dawdle. And there we go, the risky strategy has paid off. Well, it's been snowing for the past few days and the cold is unbearable. I look around and see that my entourage is struggling with it as well. So I decide to travel on foot alongside them. After we walk through the snowstorm for another hour, Eladwen pulls me aside. While shaken, she yelps, "Please, my kinsman, I cannot feel my fingers anymore." Ooh. She tries to make a fist, but the pain is too strong. Her finger is swollen and turned into all shades of blue and black. Oh, she has frostbite. Okay. I can try and help you. Okay, it's successful and now you have mild frostbite. Oh no, you lost it. You're good. Okay. Everything is fine again. Did I hallucinate you saying you were going to start a historic campaign a couple weeks ago? No, I will start it. I did make a community post not so long ago. Where I announced that I'm going to be starting it mid to late February. Because literally like a day after I made the poll, or like 2 days after, I was contacted by the devs of Realms in Exile asking if I wanted early access. And of course I'm going to say yes. Because I love this mod, and I'm having so much fun with it. I want to do more Realms in Exile first, so I've given myself a little bit of a time window to indulge myself, basically. Right, we got another stewardship perk. Centralization, we get development in the capital, which I will move soon. Not yet, though. Why not yet, though? Let us feudalize this into a castle now. So 100 gold. Lovely stuff. And then what I'm already going to start doing is building up. We can get manor houses, 0.7. Lovely stuff. Let us do that. And then I'm also already... Oh, I'm traveling, so I can't move it. When I get back, I'm going to move my realm capital. That is where we're going to make all of the gold. Okay. Our preparations are almost complete. Alliances we have secured and provisions we have gathered. Now all that is left for us to decide is when the right moment to strike has come. With every day that goes by, the orcs within Moria get stronger, and yet, if we wait for them to be distracted by another raid or a war amongst themselves, It would ease our burden of purging the Black Pit by a great amount. The dwarf Brogger of the Iron Garrison urges me to give the order to march as soon as I can. In his eyes I see the desire that must be burning within the hearts of every dwarf, to see their fallen kingdom at least once in their lifetime. I promise you, my friend, we will march soon. Ah, so now I get the elves, I think? Let's see. So we get the elven volunteers. We got 75 pikemen. The stats are insane. We get 75 archers and 15 heavy cavalry. And then for the dwarfs, the Iron Garrison, 240 Sigyn Baruk. We get 240 Kraban Asgith and 240 Clefua as well. Oh, that's an insane army. Plus Elrond would join us, and the dwarfs in the Blue Mountains would join us. Crazy, crazy. Right. I can end my regency. Yes, let's do that. I'll do that right away. Did I move my capital yet? I haven't. Let's move the capital over here, because that's where I want to build up. So now we should be getting the bonuses to development growth. If I check that. Yeah, there we go. Lovely. And now we must march on Moria. Are they in a war? They got very strong very quick. 3,400 special soldiers. They are not in a war. I might wait a little bit, but I think we should go before we do. Watermill spam? Funny thing is, I don't think we can. We don't know windmills. Wait, it's 58 years and then we can build windmills and stuff. My favorite tech in the game. I don't... We have allies. I say we go for it. We must do it sooner rather than later, before they can build up even more. The darkness within Moria grows with each passing day. We have gathered our warriors and secured pledges from the elves and dwarfs to aid us in this endeavor. And now it is time to bring light into the Black Pit. We start a war against the orcs of Moria, and we ride at dawn. The time has come. We have gathered all of our strength and our armies stand ready. Elves, dwarfs and men will unite against their common foe once more. Provisions have been prepared, and arms and armor have been distributed. The rangers have garbed themselves in the shining chainmail of Arnor of old, and their swords are like a rain of stars glittering in the sunlight when drawn. I will give the order and mount my horse. Our warriors will march to Moria. Let us show them the strength of men. Time for war. This is where I wish I could have the in-game music on, because, I don't know if you guys, I don't know if it's updated or something, but the music in this mod is amazing. I mean, it's the Lord of the Rings music, but I can't have it on YouTube because of copyright. It makes me sad. Maybe one day. Okay. I kind of don't want to go in before the dwarfs arrive because they were so excited to get involved. So I think, let's see. Let's raise the armies up here. I will lead the armies, of course. Please don't forget to raise all your armies. I do raise them. Right. Someone said on my video that I didn't raise my special units, but I did, because if you look at the battle, the war elephants were in the battle. So these are already raised. I'm pretty sure. Like, by doing this, we'll check. Look, yeah, all of the dwarfs are here. So when you press the raise all, the special soldiers are raised as well. So where the discrepancy with that number and that number was, I don't actually know, because the elephants and stuff were raised. I went back and checked. Okay, I kind of just want to stand here. It's going to take the dwarfs a while to get there. Yeah. But the thing is, that comment also made sense, because there was a discrepancy between this number and my actual army. But the special soldiers were there, so I don't know where the discrepancy came from. It was very confusing. Right, I think we can go full-time speed. I just don't want Elrond to go in without me. Oh, I need to call my allies to war, don't I? That would bloody help. What an idiot. Right, let's call on the dwarfs first. and we'll let them arrive, and then when they get closer, then I'll call on Elrond. Otherwise, I have a feeling, because he's so OP, he's just going to run in without me and not care. Like, look how strong the elves are. Oh, it's insane. It's insane. Architectural expertise. Lovely. They will make their way here. Don't worry, guys. Eventually. Did they accept? Your son is welcome to my army. Okay. But if I fire him, he's not very good though. Yeah, my army is not a nursery. I let some people join, but... yeah, but I have called on him. They're only fighting this war. Is there like fog of war or something, maybe? I have no idea. I'm gonna chill down here. I don't see their armies at all. Let's see. You're not leading the army. What I should do, if I go courtiers, sort by marshal. Nope. I need to find someone. Let's... okay, acclaimed knight. I don't think they've raised their army. Okay, we're just gonna have to call on Elrond. The AI are doing weird things. We can also get guardians for my courtiers now. Right, what are you learning? You are learning. Fair enough. I will have... almost. I will have you, educator. There we go. And then my granddaughter as well. Let's have... what are you focused on? You're also focused on learning? That's okay. Let's have you educate both of those. Thank you very much. Right, will Elrond raise his armies? Or... huh. Okay. Weird stuff is happening. Okay, so I can enter this way. Fort level 30. Ah, but we're going through anyway, aren't we? Yeah, this fort level sucks here. Let's just go in here. That's okay. The AI, for some reason, aren't raising their armies. I have called them to war. The dwarfs are already in the war. Look, I called them first. I called them first because I wanted them to arrive before Elrond arrived. But both are not raising. Do you know what I might do? Let's save the game. Let's quickly do that, and then we'll reload it. Maybe that will kick the AI into action. Send granddaughter to the elves. I'm gonna wait in case I have another grandson. He's gonna be sent to the elves. Although, instead of Elrond directly, I could send Arwen, for example. I could send my granddaughter to Arwen. Yeah, I'm gonna do that instead, actually. Yeah, let's do that. Good idea. And then my courtier can stay. Right, are the AI raising their armies? No. The AI is broken. Do you think because the event they gave you troops, that is all they would give you? No, because these guys didn't give me troops. They're an actual ally, look. So at least these guys should raise. Interesting. I'm a bit worried about these guys' special soldiers as well, but... Jod, we are very strong. We have the iron garrison and everything, so I think we should be okay. We'll have to try it. Hello, Jaeger. How you doing? What have you missed? A lot of reading. We colonized a little bit. We've got our future capital here, which I'm now building up, and now we're fighting the orcs in Moria to get rid of them, or to weaken them at least. On a visit to a nearby town, I was approached by a traveling merchant. I'm leading an army. I'm not going to town. Do I look like I want some cake? No, I want orcs dead in front of me. Right. Okay, there's the army. What do they have? They have hunter orcs on fellwalks. They have archers, spearmen, heavy infantry. Or the orc warriors. Okay, they're not that strong. Yeah, the pikemen are not strong. Orc archers are not strong. But these guys might be. As well as the... Oh, they have mountain trolls. Okay, but my rangers counter monsters. We should be fine. We should be fine. Let's just quickly build something else here. What do I want? Probably farms and fields. Gives a lot of gold. Yeah, let's get some farms and fields going. And now we will face the orcs in the depths of Moria. Wish me luck, guys. To the sensible chieftain, Arassuil, your granddaughter, Galad L'Oreal, has safely arrived in Labdris. Very good, Arwen. I trust you will give her a great education. The battle of crumbling halls. We do not have the advantage at all. But it looks like we have the quality. And we have the numbers. Oh, man. This is actually quite a tough fight. Incredibly tough fight. Someone is now plotting to kill my knight. Bloody hell. Stop it. That could be orc schemes. I'm intrigued why we're not fighting Azog, though. I wonder what happened there. I really don't get what happened to Azog. Okay, we won. How was it? We lost 300, but we killed 2,000 orcs. Wait. We have snag stalkers? Oh, an orc army was helping us there, which is weird. Interesting. Interesting indeed. Yeah, there were orcs on both sides. I don't understand what's happening. Right, let's start the sieging. It's fine. We don't need to understand it. Oh, Elrond has raised his army now. Right. And so have the dwarfs. That seems to have kicked them into action a little bit. They were just very delayed. Ah, Jaeger, thank you for the membership. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Well, we built the crop fields. Let's not do any more building. I don't have gold anyway. We shall continue the sieging and whatnot. Elrond will arrive very shortly. I hope the dwarfs make it in time. Oh, they got a long way to go. It might be a little bit too late for them. I think there was a raiding army of orcs. Yeah, I think there was, and they joined on our side, which is quite funny. Maybe they were even the difference, because that was quite a tough battle. I thought we would win very easily, but it was still quite tough. Right, I'm living healthy. Medium health boost. Now let's go deeper into the Forgotten Chamber. Someone is now plotting to kill another courtier. I think that's all the orc schemes. Am I training commanders still? I am. Let's just make sure we have that. Oh, Elrond, you siege so fast. I'm going to help you. There we go. I contributed. And now we go to the Hall of 1,000 Pillars. Oh, guys, after this war, remind me to show you something. There's a flood defense in Japan. Like, huge underground area, and it literally looks like the Hall of 1,000 Pillars. It's insane. I would love to stand in there. At least once a month. Love this channel, so why not spread the love? Ah, thank you. I appreciate that. You guys are too kind. Too kind. Right, one more week on here. And we have won the war. I'm not going to enforce the demands. Not until the great clan Uri get to see the halls of Moria one last time. Let us instead wipe out the orcs in Durin's Hall. Come on, Elrond. Let us charge in. Are you guys coming? Yeah, they are coming, very slowly. To the implacable chieftain Arassuil of the Dúnedain, a more thrilling life travelling the world calls to me. After long deliberation, I have decided to forfeit my lands to you, my liege, to keep as your own. I will shortly depart Arahad for the open road. Ah, this is mine now? I mean, a bold move. Some might call it foolish. Yeah, this is mine now. Interesting. I will probably give that away to someone else, though. Yeah, we do not have the advantage, but we do have the quality and the numbers, which is very good. Allied combatants slain. No, Tarsil. We will wipe them out to avenge you. 200 losses, but we killed 1,200. See, the aftermath screen tells a different story. It's not even close. I can designate a guardian for my granddaughter. Wait. I have another granddaughter? I forgot to pin you. Oh yeah, Mario. Okay, we're gonna send you... Let's also send you to Arwen. Yes. Offer ward. There she is. Lovely stuff. Right. We're gonna take back Durin's Hall and Clan Uri. We get to see the halls of Moria once more as well. I like it. I love it. Reminder to show Japan flood defense in chat. Thank you. I had already forgotten. I'm terrible. You can headcanon it as the raiders used the fight as a chance to flank the army. Do you know what? Maybe it was also a scouting force of Azog as well. He was trying to seize back the power. But alas, we're going to wipe him out as well. There we go. My granddaughter has arrived. Thank you for telling me. And the dwarves have once more set foot in Moria. Ah, it's satisfying. Oh, they even get to wipe out some orcs, in fact. Oh, no, Oh, we're both fighting orcs. There we go. The dwarves have killed theirs. I've killed mine. We have taken back Durin's Hall. Let us enforce the demands. Oh, it's satisfying. Even when I don't play as the dwarves, I still like to make sure they're treated well. Right, we can disband you guys. We have won this war. I think we should get an event. The interesting thing now is that split up the orcs. But now Azog is in... Oh no, he's so weak. What happened to his army? I have no idea. I would say he's in a prime location to take this over, but he's not really, is he? He doesn't have a bloody army. He decided to become an adventurer. He's not even an adventurer. I don't know what happened to Azog. He just got so weak by himself. So, we have purged Moria. The orcs have been thoroughly defeated, and those few that survived the slaughter have fled to the north into the dark tunnels, where we do not dare to follow. The dark halls of the ancient dwarven kingdom now lie silent again, or so it would seem. Our war has not gone unnoticed. The elves that fought beside us tell me a demon of the old world roams the deepest pits of Moria, roused by the sound of battle and the clamour of the orcs. Moria is a pacified, but it cannot so easily be resettled by Durin's folk. We must make haste and leave this place at once. Do you know what would be so cool? Imagine you could now play as Glorfindel as a follow-up to this quest, and you get a whole new quest chain to take on the Balrog. Ah, that would be the ultimate dream. Could you imagine? I hope one day Glorfindel gets a special event chain. Of course, we get to see him in Maglor's event chain, I think it is. And there we go. Harwin is now invading Gondor. Confirming the suspicions of some, the great Haradrim realm of Harwin has begun an assault upon Gondor, likely seeking to wrest the long-contested lands of Harandor from the Gondorians. The invasion comes as little surprise to many, as there had been rumours that great armies and fleets had long been mustering, readying themselves for the great assault. Whether expected or not, however, Gondor is likely to face a challenging fight against the invaders, who seek to assail Gondor by two avenues. The bulk of the Haradrim army shall proceed via land from the south, while the Corsairs of Umbar have launched their own attack on the Gondorian coastline, likely desiring to capitalize upon an opportunity rather than any out of inherent loyalty. Playing as those two could be fun as well. May the valor of the Dúnedain prevail. We have our own problems to deal with, of course. So, I think that sums up the Moria questline, which is very cool. We can hunt foes again, so let's do that on cooldown. And next we're going to try and bring back the Arnorian culture as we build everything up. That is my plan of action. We shall kill the orcs myself. I'm very experienced with this now. We're not so good at this one, though. Ugh. Yeah, I have been wounded. But I've recovered. It's fine. And then we need to deal with the orcs as well. The trolls. 53%. I feel like that's higher than normal. Nope, we failed. Ah, damn it. Okay, I mean, we could try one more time. There we go. We will be safe for another 5 years. Someone is now plotting to kill my niece. Bloody hell. Can we stop all of this intrigue, please? Minus 12%. Okay, I don't have to worry about that. Right, back to the capital. We have mansions, we have crop field. Income is becoming nice. I probably want one more income building. We will get windmills at some point. How long on that? 55 years. Okay. Maybe not something I should plan for now. I also want a men-at-arms building, but maybe the capital should just be gold. I think the orchards could be good. Could we get development growth as well? Yeah, let's build the orchards. Sorry. Get that gold income flowing. Development's looking good. We're up to 5. Hello, Wild World. How you doing? Nice to see you. Ah! Show the Japanese flood thing. Right. Okay, guys. Bear with me. I think it was... Oh, it's not even loaded yet. I think it was this guy that had it. Let's see. Videos. Here. So, somewhere in this video, I'll pause it as soon as it loads. Let's mute. Is a magnificent flood structure. It's crazy. Like, just look at this. It's literally the Halls of Moria underground. Let's full screen this. This, at first, I thought this was like animated or something, but this is a real place. The Hall of 1,000 Pillars is a real place, and it exists in Japan. Who would have thought? Ah, I would love to walk through there. Not after it rains, though. You're probably... But look at that. Doesn't it look incredible? Ah, it's beautiful. But yeah. Fun little side thing. I did Arassuil's portrait. What do you think of it? Oh, I love it. Ah, Wild World. You're the one that also wrote the events, right? I love it. It's beautiful. But yeah, that flood defense, looks amazing. Blacksmiths. I should build blacksmiths as well. Yeah, I'm gonna put blacksmiths in the last one. We need to all dress up as dwarfs and go to Japan. And just have a party, a feast underground. Godzilla is the Balrog. Yes! We've solved it all. We've solved it all. You wrote a few? I love the writing in this mod, honestly. It's amazing. Thank you. And to all the other developers that worked on them as well. It's so much fun. So much fun. I was playing Realms in Exile till like 2 or 3 in the morning last night. Playing Bountig as well. Ah, it's so cool. Right, we have the orchards now. So now it's my favorite part of the game. Making money. And building up. Blacksmiths, 120. Yeah, we'll get the holding taxes percentage. And I think... Oh, I don't have the duchy yet. Probably go tax offices as well. Right, another stewardship perk. Let's get taxman. I want to get down to architect. But slightly funny thing happened in this playthrough. Azog nerfed himself. And became very weak. Wait. This is Moria, right? Wait, where's Azog gone now? Is he just... I think Azog has just quit life. Huh? Azog? War Chief Azog. He's an adventurer now. And he's in... he's in the... what's his name? Fanduil's lands. What? Okay. Azog has had a crazy story. He got super weak at the beginning, so I didn't have to fight him. I had to fight another random orc. And now he's becoming an adventurer. That's bloody brilliant. Oh, you wrote the events for claiming Gondor. How do I do that, by the way? Because I noticed I'm of the wrong house. Is there a way for me to actually do this? I thought maybe I couldn't, but I'll have to look into that. I wonder if you can play as an adventuring Nazgul. Oh, that would be interesting. I mean... They would need to have the decision, though, to become an adventurer, right? Okay, we can get the blacksmiths now. Let's go ahead and do that. Does this have the Smaug event? Yes. It might even happen very soon. It happened. If you watched my video that I uploaded today on my War of the Rohirrim series, it actually happened in that one. But I assume it will pop up in the near future. I'm playing very slow though, so we might have to wait till next stream. Right, bloomeries have now been constructed. We're up to 10 income. Lovely. I'm going to want to build castles at some point, but it's a bit too soon for that. What am I going to do next? Upgrade is 200. Yeah, let's just upgrade every building to level 2, I think. So we're going to need 200 gold as well. Can you show me the decision details again? Yeah, sure. So, lay claim to the throne of Gondor. So it says here, I need to match all of these. Of course I have the dynasty, but I don't have the house. Which is a problem. As a member of your house completed the mythical legend. Oh! But I could do the heirs of Isildur at some point. I just can't do it yet because I'm not illustrious and I don't have the kingdom. Ah, so maybe I'm supposed to do it this way. Yeah, I missed this. Okay, we're also going to lay claim to Gondor at the end of this series, guys. I struggle with reading. I'm bloody terrible. You wrote the text for Arassuil claiming Gondor, the majority of Thrall's events, and a lot of the I haven't played Thrall yet, but he's high up on the list of playthroughs I want to do. I love dwarfs. Yeah, I have to do the legend. I missed that part, you see? I swear, I need to get glasses. During the daily management of my realm, I have learned of several different opportunities I can pursue. Each opportunity has great potential, but realistically, I can only pursue one of them. I must determine what would ultimately give me the most value. I could get a book, a weak hook, or 155 gold. I'm taking the gold. I need it right now. Should we wait and build a second castle? No, I'm going to upgrade these. I think we'll just keep on getting money in the capital. It's a live stream. Here I was sitting and making the final changes for a paper I need to deliver tomorrow and just having YouTube run in the background. But hi JBD, thanks for your CK3 Lord of the Rings series. Hi Khan, good luck with the paper. Thank you for stopping by. So what would you say you think of the start date so far? I bloody love it. I was literally playing the mod. I think I opened it at like 9 PM last night and I was playing until 2 or 3 in the morning. Which is kind of funny because I said to myself I'm going to sleep at midnight and fix my sleep schedule, but I've delayed it. No, I love it. So far I have played Frecker and Wolf, which I loved even though I lost. It was still a great story. I have played Arassuil today. Last night I played... I'm so bad remembering names. The adventurer guy, I literally was talking about him earlier, which is a bloody amazing experience. Bountig, yes, Bountig, there we go. For some reason I had the word bounty in my head. Oh, there's the event you guys were asking. Bountig is possibly my favorite CK3 playthrough I have ever done. And I found out today that I didn't even experience all of the events. But I was told that's been fixed, so there's even more for me to experience. I'm actually thinking of doing a recorded series and starting that tomorrow. What I experienced, I absolutely loved. Can I tell vassals to colonize? Yes, I can. I don't know if I will because I want to keep things organized by duchy. My plan is I'm going to basically build up my income to 20 to 30. I'm just going to colonize for 100 gold and then I'm going to give that to a vassal. Colonize for 100 gold and then give it to a vassal. Because we can now grant colonies as well, which I think is really cool. So, to the shock of many, Erebor and Dale, among the mightiest and most prosperous realms in all Ravanian, have fallen to Dragonfire. Long had the dwarves and the Northmen of Dale grown rich, with the prized Arkenstone being the heirloom of Durin's line, and a symbol of the wealth of the Lonely Mountain. Yet the riches of the two peoples would be their undoing, for dragons covered gold with a dark and fierce desire. As a hurricane from the north descended, Smaug the Golden, last and greatest of the fire drakes of the north, and his wrath neither the Dalemen nor dwarfs could withstand. Many of the inhabitants of both realms have been killed, with swaths of the warriors sent against the dragon being utterly incinerated. Both Dale and Erebor have been destroyed in the attack, with the survivors fleeing into the wilderness, after being left no other choice, as Smaug rests upon his mountain of gold. Much of the northern lands now reels from this event. The fire was red. Its flaming spread. And just like that, the lonely mountain and much of Dale has now been abandoned. Smaug has taken the mountain for himself. We are going to have to do a playthrough where we skip to like this time and we retake the mountain. There's no doubt about it. Who we start as, I don't know. Let's see. So there might be some events for this actually. So Thror is still a thing. He is landless. So we could play him, and of course we still have Thorin over here as well, who's starting to slowly look more and more like him. So that's going to be high up there. But Smaug has come. And he has burnt all in his way. Right, let's upgrade the crop fields as well. We're getting a nice amount of gold now. Does this event fire every time, or is it just a high percentage? Which event is that? The Smaug one, I think, is always a timed event. It's popped every single time so far, which is cool. It was mostly coded by talented team led Jacko. Yeah, you guys, honestly, like, I was speaking to this about a friend yesterday, right? Where a lot of modern games, I realized I mostly play games that haven't released in the last few years. I think especially when it comes to AAA games, it feels like, I don't know how to word this, because, okay, maybe I need to think how to word it. But what I'm trying to say is like the sheer amount of passion that you see from modders, especially in CK3 as well. Like the modding community is insane. The amount of mods for this game, it's so nice. And to be able to speak to people that mod these games, whatever, and be surrounded by such people, it's really amazing. It makes playing games even more fun. But yeah, CK3, I've really fallen in love with it again recently. There's so many amazing mods. The people that work on them are awesome. When this start date becomes public? Tomorrow! Not long at all. Start as Thror. He has the most content if you want to experience the Smaug event stuff. Okay, I will keep that in mind. Right, beasts have been spotted in my realm. Not orcs this time. Wild World sounds random. Can you make a petty dwarf play? Always thought playing as a petty dwarf surviving and becoming an 8th clan. I mean, you could play a custom dwarf, right? My favorite dwarf playthroughs so far, though, has been starting in Nordinbad and then doing that one. That was really fun. And I've done it a few times myself as well, which I haven't recorded. Ah, we got trolls from the Etten Moors again for 5 years. It's unfortunate, but at least it's not in the capital. How much do you want here? 200. Okay, all these buildings cost the same. That keeps things nice and simple. Oh, petty dwarfs is its own thing, is it? Ah. I see. When you said petty dwarfs, I thought you literally just meant like a peasant dwarf. They're the outcasts of other clans. Wouldn't there always be outcasts? Kind of reminds me of like the Slayers from Warhammer universe. I was actually thinking of making my own submod for jokes where I added like a Thorgrim Grudgebearer to the map. But I'm terrible. I'm not talented to mod. Can you show all the places you can go and visit when you're traveling? Oh, how do I do that? I assume if I go like here, right? And let's say we do this. Aha! Is that what you mean? There's a lot. A lot. There's also this really cool event, activity, that I only just discovered recently. Historical Endeavor. This is so good, but I'm going to wait to do that until I rebuild the ruins. Because this gives me a 50% reduced cost for this. The Dawn of the Golden Realm. And indeed, though by many nigh impossible, Bountig Medlacan, a former mercenary now... I'm going to skip this. We're going to save that for the series. I just realized. That... I didn't realize that can fire with the AI as well. I'm not going to go over there. You guys will see that in my upcoming series. Right. Let's upgrade the orchards. We're going to get more development growth. Income is improving nicely now. Ah, you can go economy map mode. Religious head established. I thought that was Azog for a moment. He's gone downhill a little bit. Yeah, there's so much stuff. This is one of the main reasons, like the bounty. So, I love all of the buildings with flavor text on this map. And the Bountic playthrough really ties into this even more with like the special events, and then you can read the local buildings. Oh, it's so cool. And I like that you get to experience multiple playstyles. Like you have the whole landless thing. Of course, you fight at the beginning, then explore, and then landed later. Oh, I love it. Right, available perks. Let's do that. I just need to get down to Architect. We can hunt roaming foes again, so let's do this once more. There are far better capitals in Arnor. Yes, that's true, but this is already colonized, and I'm going for this kingdom first, because I need this kingdom to do a few other things. And this is the capital of Radar, however you say it, which is why I've decided to use this one. Right. You wrote that event too. Oh, I love it. Honestly, the Bountic playthrough last night was so much fun. I can't wait to experience the stuff I missed. When I found out that there was more stuff I hadn't experienced, I was like, what? It was already like my favorite playthrough. And there's more. It's insane. Ah. Our attempt was thwarted. Okay, again, I won't read through these because I've already read through these ones at the beginning. But all of the flavor events and whatnot are bloody amazing. Ah, wounded as well. But at least we won't have to worry about them for another 5 years. I have a question. If I was to colonize the Ethermoors, can I, like, upgrade this to remove this? And then do I stop getting the roaming foes event? Because I've never tried that. If so, that would be very cool. I mean, it is part of my kingdom. After I get this duchy, I might do this one next. And we can see if it's a thing. Living healthy. But yeah, I'm having so much fun. Where's my water? My voice is going. I've chatted so much today. My voice is so weak. I need to do like workout for my voice. Improve its endurance. Someone is now plotting to kill my daughter-in-law. Oh man. Okay, 30% success chance. On my niece. Can I do this? Yeah, let's just lower that. I will not allow any murder to take place in my realm. My spy master has come to me a grave news. It is Ranatar, the champion of Warden Minterkill of the Valiant Woodpeckers. Well, is plotting to kill my niece. Why? What did I ever do to you? Huh? Okay, I mean that should... Yeah, that's gotten rid of the scheme at least, but... Why? You have created Ada Valinda, a divergent culture. Right, that's minus 5%, so that's okay. We can disregard that. Right, upgrade the blacksmiths. And I don't think I can upgrade these to level 3 because I need to upgrade the castle first. So at that point, I might consider getting the duchy building. Get the tax offices, get even more gold, and then build more castles for even more gold. I think that sounds like a plan. We are now a devoted servant. Which we need to become Paragon of Virtue. So we're also working on this ever so slowly. Check the vassals of the Shire. Ah, yes, I forgot about him. I know exactly who you're speaking about. Is it this fella? No. This fella? Master Bandabras, the Ball Roarer, a giant hobbit. I was reading into... I think it was this guy. He's canon, right? Like, he was like 4'2" or something, which is tiny, but for a hobbit is actually very big, I think I heard. But yeah, this is amazing. Does he have unique events as well? You did his DNA as well? Nice. I love the DNAs in this mod. I like how recognizable all the characters are. Right. So to get the duchy, I can already do it. I have enough counties, so we just need 200 gold. Okay. That shouldn't be a problem. But we do not yet know who. Someone is now plotting... What's with all the murder schemes going on? It's not at risk, so that's okay. But there is a lot of murder. He invented golf? Really? Man, I would love to go play golf. I've been to a driving range many years ago. And somehow I hit the ball directly up. It hit the roof of like the part where you drive. And it bounced behind me. Ever since then, I haven't tried to golf again. I've been too scared. Unfortunate for Wolf, though I will say that I really enjoyed playing in Eriador, where you're at. Really fun to make Arnor separate from Aragorn. Yeah, it's a bit of a slower playthrough, but I love stuff like this. I look forward to restoring Arnor as well. It's going to be fun. A good walk ruined. I don't know. Golf. It seems like it would be right up my alley, you know? Nice little chill day, little breeze. You know, it's quite slow as well. Walking, or I guess you get a golf cart, go between the holes and whatnot. I would love to do it, but... I think when it comes to it, I'd also rather just sit at the PC and play games. Right, let's create the duchy. So that's that sorted. And then... So, to get the tax office... I mean, I can also get... no. No, I'm thinking of the other playthrough again. Right, so tax offices, we get 15% taxes, but I need 412 gold. I'm going to keep it plain, and I'll continue chatting with you guys as well. It's not a cheap sport, but yeah, that's another problem. I'm too broke for golf as well. Maybe I should go play crazy golf or mini golf. That's cheap. And it's fun. Didn't he ride horses? Was it horse? Oh yeah, it was. He was tall enough to ride a horse. Did I read about this guy, or did I watch a video? I might have watched a video when I was researching War of the Rohirrim. I have a request if it isn't too much to ask, but could you vassalize the Rudar to the north of your capital, please? I will eventually. It will pop up here when I can vassalize them. When I make the kingdom, because I think these guys, they are already... Oh, they're not my faithful culture, but they're already a duchy. Wait. Where are they? These guys? No, this is all goblins. I might have to in the future. We'll see. I don't want to holy war them because we protect everyone here, right? It is a hostile faith, but I'll have to consider that. Okay, my daughter-in-law is scheming against my courtier. Why are you doing that? Who are you? Ah, you're married to my son. I can't accuse her. Come on. She's forgiving, trusting, and compassionate. There's no way she's scheming. There's no way. I don't believe that. I'm gonna pardon you. Right, we have low control somewhere. Ah, yeah, but that's not mine. I'm gonna give that to someone... Let's see. Someone with good stewardship. My marshal, vassal, and knight. You're already my vassal. Here we go. Numamir. You are going to have the encampment of Arahad. Build it up for me, my lad. Thank you very much. Well, I might also go 5 times speed when I'm not reading, though, so I can keep an eye on it. When I played golf with my cousin, there was lots of beer. Sounds like fun though. Right, let's speed up just a little bit. But as soon as stuff happens, I'll slow back down because I don't like rushing. Like now. There we go. We got a stewardship perk. Let's go ahead and unlock this. Education has been completed. Weren't you being trained in learning? Why are you a tough soldier? Aaron, what have you done? No idea. I can start a legend. We're not going to do legends yet. I want to have a bit more gold first. Challenge to a board game. Elrond wants the rematch on the chess. Right. Let us see if we can be victorious again. I think just clicking Marshall worked fine last time for me. And there we go. It works again. An excellent match, Elrond. But I am now 2 for 0. You're going to have to improve a little bit. What was this? 412. I can do that. I can found a new kingdom. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to form the proper kingdom. This one. Well, I need more counties. I need 7 counties. We'll do some colonization once we built up our income a bit more. Right. My courtier, Aravorn, is scheming against my other courtier. Okay. What is this? Wait, but you're content? Gregarious Brave? Really? Wait, you guys are married. That doesn't make sense. I'm just going to ignore it. Are they like trying to seduce each other? Or maybe they don't like the marriage? Trying to murder their way out of it? I don't know. I'm confused. Very confused. Right. Let's build the tax office. That's going to help our income a lot. My spy master has come to me with grave news. She is certain that Elrond, my own friend, is now scheming against my... Right. I think my spy master is telling lies. There's no way. What is this? I might have to replace my spy master. Yeah. I'm going to. And if this stuff carries on, my son and heir Arathorn is plotting to kill my courtier. Wait, Arathorn, why are you plotting to kill... Huh? What is happening? Arathorn? Wait. No, I can't risk that. You can't murder... No, because that risks... I mean, okay, no, they've already inherited the blood of Numenor, actually. Ah, okay, hooks and secrets. Okay, you're a non-believer. I don't actually know any secrets. Okay, my daughter-in-law? Possible... Wait. Schemed against me. Aravorn. Oh no, Aravorn. I don't understand. Maybe I missed something. Right. Let's disregard that. I'm going to blame the old spy master. If more stuff pops up, then I know it's not the spy master, and they are actually planning God knows what. Okay, hunt the foes again. Let us go ahead and do this. Ah, I hate the bloody intrigue. Why can't we all just get along? Ah, we failed. Ah, failed again. Oh, there we go. 93% chance. And I increased my prowess by 1. And we're fine for another 5 years. Well, we do not yet know who. Someone is now plotting to kill my niece again. Okay, I don't think all of it was fake then. Now someone's plotting to kill Arathorn. Oh, man. Do you know what? Redouble the guards. I'm just stamp all of this murder out. Make it impossible. I don't get it. I don't get it at all. Right. I can't upgrade this because I don't have windmills. I can't upgrade this because I think it has to be level 3. So next, we need to make a city so that we can build loads of castles. So that's going to be my next goal. We need 400 gold for that, I believe. So to make a city... no, it's slightly less, like 370-ish. Plots and schemes, that's what it's become indeed. It's because now we've dealt with the orcs in Moria, everyone's run out of stuff to do. They're getting bored, so now they're bloody scheming against each other. Building construction cost cheaper. Nice. That's actually exactly what I want. There we go, the gold is flying in. So, now I can build a city. No. Now I can build a city, 380. It's only going to take 2 years. And I think that increases for the whole county, so that should get the buff as well. Your court is off the hook. Sounds like your playthrough with Moria. Yeah, when all the dwarfs started scheming with each other as well. Look at that. My knight Valamir is plotting to kill my daughter-in-law. Okay, I apologize to my previous spy master. You were actually being truthful. Wait, can I not imprison? You're a non-believer. I can ignore that for the time being. We have other problems here. Now someone's plotting to kill my son and heir again. Okay, popular opinion. At least they won't murder me. This is getting too much. We need to just hold a feast and drink and whatnot. Something needs to change. I am walking the gardens with some of the lords at court when I notice my court tutor Ellenwing approaching. I step aside to let her pass, but to my great surprise, she blocks my path and kneels before... No! I am taken. I have a wife. I will not allow your seductions to guide me off path. I must remain virtuous. During the daily management of my realm, I have learned of several different opportunities I can pursue. Each opportunity has great potential, but realistically, I can only pursue one of them. I must determine what would ultimately give me the most value. I think just taking the gold again is probably for the best. Because what I can do now, we can already build another castle. So let's see, we have forest, hills and hills. Forest and hills is the same, right? It's just... you get logging camps or whatever it is for gold and pastures versus hillside farms. But you don't get any of the big gold buildings. Let's build on hills first because you get the bigger defender advantage, I think. It won't matter because we're going to build all of these. Oh, a cast. Oh no, it's 380. My bad. I'm getting a bit impatient. Right. Mindersil is scheming against my son and heir. I've had enough of this. Put him in jail. I will stop this scheming. No matter how many people I need to imprison. My knight Valamir is scheming against my son and heir as well. Throw him in jail. Get rid of them all. We need to restore order within the Dúnedain. Right. And I need to build my bloody castles. Pay a ransom? No. I'll tell you why. They need to serve at least 5 years. So I know that they have learned their lesson. That's my rule. In hills you can make quarries and in forests lumberjacks. Ah. Wait. Which cultural innovation do you need for quarries? I wonder if I have it. My marshal brings me a new guest. As long as you promise not to scheme. Oh no, it's your son. Yeah, but if I fire him, you're gonna be upset. No, my army's not a nursery. If he was just coming to join normally, I would accept, but not like this. Right. Let's build a castle. I can't build a castle because I need to build a city. Oh, okay. The city is built in 9 months. We'll just save the gold. It's fine. Hi, Dix. How you doing? Or Matt, sorry. Nice to see you. Going to start from the beginning. Just wanted to say hello. Okay, have fun. I will see you 2.5 hours from now. Again, Inception. With Chiefess Galad L'Oreal's diligent administration of my household finances, there is more gold at the end of the season than expected. How should we pull it to best use, my husband? Ooh, a dinner party. No. 10% development growth. Schemes, 95 gold. I would take the 95 gold. And I will build castles with it. That is what I'm going to do. Right. The great city of Forcoil is now being built. Now we can start building castles. Should I get a temple? No. I'm just going to build castles. Yes. As many as I can. And that's going to take 2 years as well. I just realized not a single time have I divined the stars. So let's go ahead and do that. At least once. I've spent many nights looking up at the night sky, tracking the movements of the celestial bodies. Over time, I noticed a pattern, and after days of analysis, I am now confident in my prediction. The signs are clear. It is time to heal old wounds and make new friends. I gained 2 diplomacy for 10 years, but I also lose 2 martial. That kind of sucks. Martial was like one of my main traits. Okay, 380. Let's build a castle in the forest so we can compare. And then once we get these built, we can start building all the economy buildings. We are about to go on a proper upswing of tempo here. And then we can colonize and make our way to claiming at least all of the Ruda. My brother, Arahad, known for his interest in veterinary, brings rumors of beasts spotted in my realm. Interesting. Hunts are also something we can do in the future. Right, so Isa, the daughter of Lord Imlong, is plotting to kill my son and... You were my spy master. And I got rid of you. Oh. But I can't imprison you. Because you're not in my court. But now, I know that replacing her was the right decision. She was involved in all the intrigue. Fellow servant of the Elder King, as our Order of the Faithful grow, we need more land from which to organize our defense of the Irulaitala faith. The city of Forcoil was perfectly suited to our purpose, and we wish to lease it into service for our cause. What is your... So your Holy Order, what are you recruiting right now? Ah, just armored horsemen guards of the Citadel. Do you know what? Your request is granted. I will take the bonus gold. Why not? And with that, I can already build another castle. This is insane. We're getting so much gold. We haven't built money buildings, just loads of castles at the moment. It's kind of a cheat, but after you say no, sometimes you can click on them and still invite them without the catch. Sometimes they die after the event, and sometimes they just say no. Ah, okay. I'll remember it, but I don't think I'll use it. It's Aragorn or it's his father. Looks old. Ah, this is Aragorn's great-great-grandfather. So quite a while yet. Arathorn the First is my son. Arathorn the Second is Aragorn's father. So a little bit in the future still. You're back. Anything big happen? We dealt with all of the orcs and now we're building castles and starting to make some money. We're slowly improving. So one of Elrond's favorite things to do with me is to sit by the fire and exchange war stories on a beautiful night. And this night we have been reminiscing from sun until moon, until sun again. I begin by telling of the time when my war against Ashkash ended in victory, prompting Elrond to clasp his hands and laugh. We fought together in that. A fine tale, for truly, I tell you friend, there's no event more glorious in all of history than when I commanded and won the Battle of Durin's Hall, also against Ashkash. Ah, what glorious days we have had, and I pray many more glories to come. There will be plenty of orcs for us to wipe out, my friend. Oh, I'm brave. I gain so much stress from that. My story is clearly better. Oh, I gained stress anyway. Why is there no good outcome to that event? We shared in the battles together. And now I gotta go and hunt more orcs and trolls as well. It helps when you're really struggling for champions. Luckily, I'm doing fine on champions. People are actually flooding to me, which is lovely. Right. 86%. It's slowly going down. Am I losing prowess now? Because I'm getting on a little bit. I'm 155 years of age. It's possible. Hopefully, I keep the lay claim to Throne of Gondor if I do play my son. As I have a feeling, with how slowly I'm playing things, it might fall to my son to go return to Gondor. Yeah, Aragorn's father doesn't even exist yet. We will have to remember to name... So let's see. Wait a minute. So, great-great-grandfather, great-grandfather, grandfather. So, one of Argonui's sons must be called Arathorn II, and then when Arathorn II has a son, we will need to name them Aragorn, so we get our own Aragorn, if that makes sense. Which I think I do want to do, actually. That would be cool. Okay, we got wounded from the trolls, but we have recovered. My court physician has been extremely useful dealing with the trolls so far. Very useful. And we are safe for another 5 years, although we're going to go on 5 times speed, so that's not going to actually be too long in real-time minutes. The latest start date in the Game of Thrones is closer to Aegon's conquest than this start date is to the War of the Ring. Shows how ancient Middle-earth's history is. It's crazy as well, because this is only like 250 years or so before the War of the Ring. And yet it's still quite late in the third age, I feel like. Could you not have your spouse support you martially? I could, but I never met her like that and change it back and forth like this for events. It's just a rule I have for myself. I just need her to give me all the money. So we can build up these castles. Right, moat is being constructed. That's our first castle online. So what can we actually build here? I am poring over the ledgers that detail my income from vassals. These numbers do not add up. The useless Orel has me for a fool and has been paying me too little. You must pay your due, although it's only 10 gold, but you owe me 10 gold. You owe me 10 gold. Right. In terms of actual buildings, yeah, we have the hillside farms, but I do not have quarries. So, if we want to make maximum money, so we're probably going to have 2 money buildings and then 1 men-at-arms building, because we're going to have to get an army as well. I haven't focused on that too much yet, which is, it's in the back of my mind all the time, in case I get attacked. Well, I do have special units, actually, so we should be fine. Let's get the hill farms. Although the cattle pastures give a little bit more. Plague resistance sounds nice as well. I always like plague resistance, to be honest. And, hear me out. Oh no, we're not surrounded. I thought we were surrounded. We could get plague resistance in like a ring here. And then I don't need any here because the plagues would never come in, but it doesn't work like that. The potential for money is not as high with these, is it? But that's okay. Maybe we do just go hill forts. No, sorry, cattle pastures and hill farms. Quarries is in mountain terrain. Okay. Yeah, I mean, we'll start with hill farms. We can't go wrong, I don't think. And I also want to get another castle as well. But now that we have some of these, I think I'll wait. Okay, so we got this. Let's also get cattle pastures. And then we'll leave the third slot empty, because we'll leave that for men-at-arms when the time comes. Okay, all of the castles are coming online now. So here, instead we get forestry and hunting grounds, which is worth a little bit less. Okay, we'll do some forestry though. We're up to 15.6 income now. How close am I to claiming Gondor? Quite a ways. I'll show you that in a minute. Great game, JBD. I'm off. Time to get the kids. Okay, Jaeger, thanks for stopping by. Hopefully you enjoyed. What's this? Your delicate laugh is the rock I cling to in stormy seas? No, 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 no. I have a wife. Stop it. You're embarrassing me. Decisions. Lay claim to Gondor. So we need to be a legendary figure. We're only illustrious. We need to be a paragon of virtue. Okay, we're halfway there actually. I'm a devoted servant. That's next. And I need to complete the mythical legend of the heirs of Isildur. But I can't even start this until I have a kingdom, which I'm going to be getting this after I build up. So make gold here. Start colonizing. Get the kingdom. By that point, we might actually have enough prestige because we're going to have to make duchy titles and all of this. So we'll get prestige from that. We're gaining piety over time. We could always go on a pilgrimage later if we need more. So we're a little bit of a ways away, but there's a plan. There's a way forwards, which is important. Some of my councillors believe the job is theirs by right of blood or influence alone. How wrong they are. I expect results, yet I am often disappointed. After a long day, I am complaining to Gala de L'Oreal. When she interrupts me, let me do something about it, husband. A few lessons might sharpen their wits. Let's see, you gain opinion of me. You're studying martial for 15 years. Sure, why not? I'm sure he would appreciate the help. Right, we now have the architect trait. Lovely stuff. Do I want to stay in stewardship for the 10% income? Or do I want to... We already have good stuff here. Wandering doesn't... We could go into crafting. However, I don't think it's useful because we can't do mining expeditions anyway. So maybe I just stay in stewardship and work towards avaricious. 15% holding taxes are here. Funerals give me more piety than a pilgrimage. But I would have to die. I think I'm just going to stay in stewardship for the 10% income. Because we do really need gold right now. Gold is everything we're waiting for. Speaking of which, we can now build the final castle. So let's go ahead and do that. It's only going to take 19 months. My hook on Elrond has expired. Yeah, I don't think Elrond was actually involved in the scheming. I think those were fabricated lies. A guild of stonemasons has established itself in the encampment of Troll Lair. Having dedicated craftsmen in my personal service could help the region flourish. So I can strike a deal with them. But I'm not building there, though. No, I'm not building there. Why would I need their help? Oh, I lose taxes. Well, it's only... Yeah, where is this? It's to the south. Yeah, that's fine. I don't need help over there. It's fine. Right, let's go back over there. We'll get the hill farms online. You have your stuff. What else should I build here? So that's 0.25. Hunting grounds is the same, but raiding takes longer. We get defender advantage and at least some other stuff. Workshops is 0.35. And it does reduce maintenance of archers and skirmishers for the holder of this holding, which is be me. So actually we do have archers. Maybe the workshops is better. Yes. And then maybe I could get a third gold building here, because I could just say, okay, I'm putting my siege weapons in this holding. Sure, why not? Sounds like a plan. Wandering and inspection is pretty good. A successful one can get you a flat +2 gold per month. Ooh. I'm not spending gold on activities and stuff right now, though. Because I need to build all of this up, really. Okay, so... Oh, this is also a forest. Okay, get forestry going. And then over here... No, you're done. Let's get cattle pastures going as well. It's flowing in now, lads. Oh, I'm ill. No. Chieftain or peasant, high or low, it does not matter. In the end, we are all mortal. I was reminded of this as I woke, coughing in the early morning hours, a dull ache pounding through my head and throat. My body is racked by shivers and weakness, my head leaking from every orifice. I heard that wheezing from across the court, my lord. Should you require it, I know a fair number of suitable remedies. Do no more than what is necessary. How old? 160. I'm feeling fine. This gives me plus 120. So I am getting... So I should be only like 40, right? If we convert it to vanilla years. So I'm not that old. But soon, I guess, I will be getting there. When Eledwin entered my chambers, she was followed by an air most foul. The stench's origin was a jar in her hands, a mixture of cow's dung and herbs for your politis, my lord. When Eledwin proceeded to smear it on my chest, I almost read... Oh, no. Yeah, of course that's gonna worsen my symptoms. You just spread cow dung on my chest. But I'm no longer ill, so apparently it worked. Who would have guessed? Who would have guessed, eh? Well, I'm gonna go 4 times speed a little bit. Let's have a drink. You are correct. I am over domain limit. Let's see. So I gave this away. So I need to give one of these away. Which one gives me the least? This does. Okay. Let's grant that to... Amandur. You have good stewardship. I shall... Actually, no. I think I saw someone better, because... My knight, he also has Blood of Numenor. Yes. You are going to be landed, my friend. I no longer have a physician, though. Okay. Let's remedy that. We don't have good options. What I could do... Oh, I don't see it. I thought... Oh, I have to be a king to recruit an elven healer. But it's also very expensive. It's like 1,000 gold, actually. Yeah, so for now, let's just get... I mean, you have 3-star learning. You have 4-star learning. So, Neonor, you are going to become my new physician. May you do a fine job. And I think everything else... Yeah, we have all the other positions I want for now. I can station men-at-arms. Right. So have I... Let's move these to the new capital. Let's move you guys to one of these. And my siege equipment, the trebuchets, you're going to go over here. Wonderful. We are reorganized. Thank you, guys. The gold is at 20. Ah, no. No, the capital loses 10% holding taxes. Ah, stop it. Okay, we're back under 20 income. It lasted for a very brief moment. Okay, hill farms. Ah, I've built that in the wrong slot. It's going to annoy me. I'm going to pretend I didn't see it. So, do I just build workshops here as well and we get 2 stacks of siege equipment? I guess. Why not? It gives the most gold. That's what matters to me. You can hire a new one at the bottom. Ah, yes, I knew that, but I also had loads of candidates already. But I know that the elven healers, because elves live so damn long, if we pick the best one, they would basically be here for the rest of the playthrough. Altalrio attempted a family murder. I cannot allow that. You must face your crimes and go to the jail cells. I have started holding a grudge, or is she holding a grudge on me? I think I'm holding a grudge on her, which is funny. Ah, we became friends. Wait, weren't you scheming against me? Oh no, that was lies, wasn't it? Ah yeah, I think that was lies. Okay. Right, anyway guys, I think that's where I'm going to leave it there for today. We have been streaming for 3 hours. I think we've had a lot of fun today. The whole event chain with Moria was extremely fun. Where's Azog to? I know he became an adventurer. Let's go check up on him. Wait, is he... Oh, is he died? Wait. If I sort by prowess... Oh, Azog's dead. Well, there we go. Azog has been killed. He did not last long at all. All of the orcs are now gone from Moria, probably killed by the Balrog. We have a huge camp up there, which we're going to have to deal with. Goblin Town, also very strong. Yeah, all of these are going to be a threat in the future. But next stream, I'm going to focus on getting the kingdom. We're going to improve the gold a lot. We're going to start mass colonization. And we might even get to the part where we lay claim to the throne of Gondor. But do I... Obviously, we're going to do the culture thing as well. Do I claim all of Arnor before I do the thing for Gondor? I don't know. You guys let me know in the comments once this becomes a video. But yeah, thank you guys, everyone who came along and chatted. Hopefully you all enjoyed it. It's been a really fun night for me. I will probably stream again tomorrow evening. Depends how the recording goes. But if not tomorrow, then definitely Saturday. Again, the mod releases tomorrow as well. So hopefully you have fun with that. And a big thank you to all of the developers and their hard work as well. And thank you for giving me early access. It's been so much damn fun the last few nights. But yeah, guys, that's it for today. Thank you for watching as always. I will see you guys next time.